Hello. Happy Saturday. Today is Saturday, April 18th, 2026. It is 5:54 p.m. I'm your host, Nika, aka Astrologyslore, and we have an epic live tonight, you guys. Hi, Jenny B. I see you're the first person in here, my love. Hello. I'm going to share the live out. And Jenny B, since you're the first person in here, you get a free yes or no. Let's send the live out to some people. See if they want to hop on. Hope everyone is doing well today. All right. Hi, welcome in. Yes, so the first couple of people that are here, we're going to go ahead and do some free yes or no's. Okay, guys? We have an amazing joint live coming. Okay, an amazing joint live with the amazing Michael Kelly. He goes by White Winged Medium on social media. Hi, Jovi. Welcome in. I'm excited too. How are you? Hope you're doing good. All right, guys. So who has a yes or no? We're just going to get the live going before Michael jumps on, and then we're going to go over the particulars. Thank you. Astrologyslorebeauty.com, beautiful. Thank you. I love my pink cat eyelashes. Love them down. Thank you so much for being here, beautiful. I'm excited to. Hi, Ashley Goldston. Welcome in. Okay, so Cheryl has a question. So, yeah, these next couple of minutes are crucial, you guys. We're going to do some yes or no's, okay? But when Michael comes in, we're going to get to our list. We do have a list for paid readings. Thank you so much, friend. Thank you. Thank you. We have a list for paid readings. So we're going to do some yes or no's, okay, until we link with Michael. So Cheryl says, does Steve want to be with me? And guys, I have a favor to ask of you guys. Please share the live. Tap the screen. Let's get me to 1,000 likes. Thank you so much for the repost, Jovi. Yes, please repost the live, guys. Share the live. If it's freezing, try leaving and coming back in. Hold on. Let me check my connection. 1 second. 1 second. Let me make sure it's not me. Let me make sure it's not me. Okay, so it's definitely not me. So Cheryl, try leaving and coming back in. Yeah, try leaving and coming back in. Beautiful. Hi, welcome in, everybody. Thank you guys for joining. We're going to do some yes or no's. We have 3 minutes to get these yes or no's done. Ashley, thank you for liking the live. Do you have a yes or no? Let me know. So Cheryl, if you're here, let's go ahead and answer your yes or no. You said, does Steve want to be with you? Does Steve want to be with Cheryl? We have the Chariot and the Eight of Wands. I do think this person wants to be with you, and I think that there's forward motion here. So it seems like things are about to start looking up. If things have been a bit distant with you and Steve, it seems like there's some sort of communication or something coming in hot that's going to allow you guys to really mend some things. This is Cancer energy for anyone that's watching. Sending love your way. Hi, Claire. Welcome in, beautiful. Guys, we're going to do some yes or no's before we join Michael on our joint live tonight. We do have a joint reading that you can book at the link in bio. But before we get started, we're just going to do some free yes or no. So stick around, share the live, send one free yes or no, guys. Nisha said, will Drayshawn and I see each other again? Will Nisha and Drayshawn see each other again? I have the Four of Pentacles in reverse. You know, this is not giving me a strong yes on seeing each other right now. And I think this energy is more or less encouraging you to sort of let it be for now or to release the situation. I don't think it's you'll never see this person again, but I think you're being encouraged to release the fear or something around it. Sending love. Ashley said, will Fargo text me soon? Will Fargo text Ashley soon? Four of Cups. Not really seeing that they want to text or that they're going to text right now. This is a kind of my no card for now. So the Four of Cups could be this person may feel a bit overwhelmed by their feelings or they're just not really wanting to reach out right now. But I'm not getting a strong yes on Fargo reaching out at this time. Beautiful. Thank you so much, Claire. Pink is my color. I am loving pink the more I go along my healing journey. Hi, Jada. I'm good. How are you? Thanks for asking. So, you said you just took your law school finals. You were wondering if you passed your property exam. Did Jada pass her property exam? Ooh, we got the Knight of Cups. This is a good indication, okay? This is a good indication that you possibly did, all right? Knight of Cups is opportunity. So I would say there's a real strong likelihood that you did. The Queen of Wands is the next card out. So I'm definitely sending a lot of love your way with that energy. And congratulations in advance. Please keep me posted on if you did. Welcome in, guys. Thank you so much for joining. Please do tap the screen, share the live. If you're on other social media platforms, I need a favor, you guys. I need you guys to boost this live. Please repost it, reshare, do whatever you can do. Thank you guys so much for being here today. Thank you. Welcome in. If you're watching right now, don't just watch, say hi. Hi, guys. If anyone has a free yes or no, let me know. Let me know you're here. Share the live, do whatever. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Karina, for sending a heart me for reposting the live. Thank you. Thank you. Sending love to everybody that is here. Thank you so much for being here. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Well, does anyone else have a yes or no? We're going to actually be joining Michael shortly. Let me see if he is on. Let's invite him. I just invited Michael. Oh, there you are. Okay,
There
so
we
Claire, let me
go.
answer your question real quick. Will I get a job soon? Will Claire get a job soon? I'm getting a yes on that with the Wheel of Fortune, Claire. I'm sending a lot of love your way. Hi, Michael.
Hey,
How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you? Girl, you look
I'm doing
good,
good.
girl.
Thank you.
You
You
are.
look good.
Thank you.
Yes. So, guys, we're going to start by introducing ourselves to both Michael's audience and to my audience. And we do have a list for paid readings for people that booked, but keep tapping the screen. Michael, if you want to introduce yourself.
Hey, Jovi. Jovi just popped in. But hey, everybody. For those who don't know me, my name is Michael. I am an energy reader. I do psychic and mediumship readings. I've been doing this for about 5 years now. And I also teach people how to get in touch with their own intuition. So if you're really curious about that and you're looking for a mentor, a one-on-one, you want to talk to them, not any pre-recorded sessions, then definitely check me out. All right, and then your turn.
Yes, and I love Michael's work. Excuse me, I really do. Hi,
Thank you.
guys. My name is Nika, aka Astrologyslore. I am a psychic intuitive reader and a tarot reader. I've been reading tarot professionally for over 9 years now, and I've owned my business for a little over 6 years. And I have had the pleasure of reading for people both locally and on an international level, thousands of people. Very honored, very passionate about the work that I do. So excited to be here with you guys. So definitely connect with me and thank you all for being here today.
Yay.
Yes. Well, we are going to get started. I love that background.
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
Yes. Loving it.
I got
It's
it from
often
I got it from Temu. So I mean, if y'all wanna, I'm not gonna gatekeep. If you wanna look for some good looking tapestries, you can find them there.
Love that. Love that. Love that. Welcome in, everybody. So, yes, guys, again, Michael and I are collaborating. So, what you guys will want to do, if you want to be added to the list, you can click the link tree in either Michael's link tree or mine. It doesn't matter. We are doing joint love readings and we have a list. Okay, so we have people that sent to get their reading ahead of time. So if you want to join the list, feel free to click the link in either one of our link trees. We have two services that we're doing today, right, Michael? We're
Yeah.
doing love, and then we're also doing, if you're not interested in love and you guys want to get a general or a mediumship, then you can also do that. But yeah, all right. So some of the comments on my side. So excited. Both of you are amazing. Thank you so much, Karina. Welcome in, Megan. All right, guys, let's get started. So the list that we have, first up on the list is Karina. Hi, Jen. Welcome in. Thank you guys for joining. All right. So Karina, thank you so much for booking with us. Beautiful. The way that we are doing this, and Michael, actually, we're going to do 5 and 5, right? 5 minutes
Yeah.
apiece.
Hmm.
Okay, perfect. So 6:05. It's about to be 6:05 on the clock. So Karina, you let me know, beautiful, what you would like me to start with. I know this is a love service for now, but do you want me to just see what comes out first? Let me know.
And then
And
I'll watch the time too, by the way.
thank you. Yes, please do, because sometimes I lose track of time a little bit.
Thank you.
Yes, and for anyone watching on either my side or Michael's side, please apply this message as it fits, because I may say something that resonates with you, right? All right, so Karina said she'll take whatever she's meant to hear. Spirit, please clear the space in preparation for my reading with Karina. Deep breath in. All right. We have the Death card in reverse as the main energy. Strong Scorpio energy for anyone that is watching Sun, Moon, Rising. The fact that that's coming out as the main energy does indicate to me that there is something or some kind of cycle that is needing to change here in the dynamic of the relationship, or, in some aspect in your life here. And since this is, technically a love reading, we could apply it to the love arena. We have the Eight of Wands and Ace of Swords. Now, I do like to see this because this energy does indicate that there's a lot of communication and a lot of clarity that is happening, so that maybe this Death card in reverse can become an upright energy where you and this person are able to truly find clarity in the situation. I do like to see this together. The fact that it's coming out almost like some kind of communication coming in quickly. And I think that you guys are going to be able to clear up whatever is going on here. But let me pull just a couple of more cards. Yeah, we have the Ace of Cups, and it's kind of sort of coming out in reverse. So I'm going to actually read it both upright and reverse. The fact that this is upright, I will say that, there is a new beginning that is trying to happen. But again, when we go back to that Death card in reverse, this energy does indicate that there are a lot of things that have to change in the dynamic, such as the way that some people might think, the way that both of you show up in the relationship, or that one person could show up. There are changes that are needing to happen in this relationship in order for there to be a new beginning. And that's why the Ace of Cups is sort of coming out upright and reverse in a way. But upright, I feel like with the right work and with the right perspective, you guys will be able to have this new beginning. We have the Moon card, strong Pisces energy for anyone that's watching here, Pisces, Scorpionic energy. But this Moon card is also speaking to something that is hidden. And there may be times where you sometimes wonder if you and this person can actually, make things work here. Or sometimes there's like a little bit of uncertainty that things can actually work. But I feel very strongly with this Moon card, we're going to clarify that. I got the Seven of Cups. There's a lot of murky waters here, beautiful. There's a lot of uncertainty around whether or not this connection can move forward. And a lot of this, again, is contingent on releasing past energy. A lot of this is contingent on letting go of the past and really being able to accept the changes and, move forward in a way. So I'm not going to say that the jury is still out on that, but I will say that there's a lot of work that's involved, and you cannot be the only person showing up with that. Since I have 2 minutes left in your reading, or my part of the reading, because Michael's also going to come in, let me pull an outcome for you, as I'm sure you may want to know, will there be an outcome? We have the Eight of Cups coming out, beautiful. I do think that it could really speak to like a temporary separation here. And it doesn't necessarily mean that this is a permanent separation, but the walking away energy does seem to be like almost like a reset, or, a moment in time where you have to reset. We have the King of Swords in reverse. So I think a lot of this distance could be attributed to the fact that maybe somebody isn't fully showing up authentically over time, and it sort of forces a bit of a separation to come back into alignment. So I do see that happening, beautiful. That is the outcome that I see here, but I don't, for some reason, I'm not seeing that it's a permanent ending. So let me know if that makes sense. Thank you so much, Jovi, for moderating on my end. Welcome in 29 Queen Lee, all of Michael's people sending love. Please share the live, guys, if you can, on both of our sides. Thank you so much. Karina said, I feel that. I love that. Love that you do. I'm glad that it makes sense here. And so, yeah, you're so welcome, beautiful. I'm going to turn the reading over to Michael. Well, actually, before I do, Michael, should I get Karina's two questions now or should just after you do your part?
We can wait till after my part. Is it
Okay.
okay if we bring her up, or should we keep it in chat?
Yeah, Karina, are you okay coming up? You know what? You did say that, Michael. I am so
It's
sorry.
all right.
You did say that we were going to bring them up. Karina, are you comfortable actually coming up? You don't have to show your face, but Michael would like to do his portion with you. She said, sure. Okay,
Okay. All
perfect.
right.
Let's see, how would we do that? Would I need to add her from my part?
Yeah, she'll request on your end, and then you'll add her. You'll do, let me see.
Okay,
You'll hit on the bottom right the three buttons, and then it'll pull up multi-guest.
okay. Let's see here.
And when you click that, she may pop up in the viewers, or her request will pop right there.
Oh, there she is. She requested. Okay, perfect. Accept.
Hi.
Hey, Karina.
Hi, you guys. I'm so happy for both of you. This is like amazing.
Thank you. Thank you. All right. So let's get into my portion of the reading. So I want to talk about why this dynamic, adding on to what Nika was saying, let's talk about the dynamic. Why is it happening between you and your partner? So I feel like on one end, when it comes to your partner, I feel there's like this pressure that your partner is experiencing when it comes to, I guess, their performance in the relationship is what I want to say. And I also feel like there's, for some reason, they feel a little bit unclear about how they should do certain things. And I think it's more so, it's not that you aren't communicating what you need and what you want, but I think they also have this tendency to do things the way that they want to do them, not how you're asking it. Is that correct?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. And I feel like that is what's causing this dynamic, a lot of unclarity and questions if this relationship is the best for us because they're stuck on how can I do this the way that I want to do it without the pressure of following orders is the best way that I can word it. But it's not about, they have to kind of change their frame of mind on that because it's not about following what you say, it's about understanding what you need in love and being able to meet those needs.
Right.
That's really just what it is. Uh,
Yeah,
and
there's definitely a lot of ego there.
yeah, yeah, and then that is what's fueling these emotional and behavioral patterns, which is keeping you guys in these cycles. It's the ego, and just needing to put the sword down and say, okay, let me do this the way that you are asking from me. Um, I do feel like sometimes you can be, depending on the intensity of the situation, you could be a little fiery.
Maybe.
And I think that's why sometimes when your delivery in those moments, that can probably cause them to get more defensive, feel like they need to push back and be resistant to what you're asking. Um, so that's just something to watch out for in the future whenever you feel yourself speaking out of passion or out of
Yeah.
anger. Just needed to kind of, okay, let me take a beat and now let me find the root of what I'm really asking for. Now, I think you guys are asking the wrong question with is this relationship worth investing in? Should we even continue doing this? I think the better question that you guys should be asking is how can we navigate in a more healthy way on both parts moving forward in this connection? Because you guys can make it work, but you have to be willing to do the work to maintain the connection. Um,
Yeah.
and so if those changes are made where ego is down, we're having open communication, we're listening and willing to meet each other, then I do feel like the relationship can be more fulfilling, more intimacy too, because I feel like you guys are kind of lacking in that department as well in terms of emotional and mental intimacy. Um,
Yeah.
there will be a closeness between the two of you if these changes are made. And more of a stability, more of a foundation, and you guys will kind of feel solid in this connection. Now, if these things do not change, then it will you guys will continue to go down the path of fogginess, uncertainty, being unsure, and I don't really feel you two letting go of each other, but really just there'll just be more distance, and that distance is being filled with more questions that are going unanswered. Um, but yeah, all in all, oh, okay, I think I'm going a little too fast. I got 2 seconds, 2 minutes left. But all in all, I
You're
do
good.
I feel like the two of you, um, you really have to it's not that hard. It's really the things that you guys are needing and wanting from each other, it's not that hard to give, and it's not
Yeah,
that hard to do. It's being made more difficult than what it actually is.
definitely.
Yeah. So it'll be really easy. For his part, I think for him, since I have a little bit more time, for him it's really just there's something with authority he has an issue with, I feel. Does that kind of make sense to you?
Definitely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he has an issue with authority. So your requests and your needs and your wants, it goes through his lens of you're being an authority figure, you're kind of, trying to be over me. It goes to that, even though that's not what it is, but that's something
Right,
that
like
he really has to
control.
work on. He has to hear you in a different way than what he's taking that in as. Yeah, a control thing. And you're not asking for control, you're just asking for love. That's it.
Period.
Yeah. All right. So, we do have 1 minute on the clock, so I guess that's what we'll use for any questions if you have any for us.
Um, I guess for me, my is it okay if it's not about the same topic?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Just a little bit about my business mentorship. I know it's kind of been a little bit slow because I'm in the part where I have to do interviews with people and getting people to like do interviews. It takes time, you know? So I just want to see, if it's going to start speeding up a little bit now that I've done a few of the interviews.
Okay. If you want to pull a card for that, and then I can add on some intuitive insight, we can do it that way.
Absolutely. All
Thank you
right.
guys.
Hmm.
Sure. Thank you for booking. Thank you so much, Jovi, everybody, for helping in the comments. Thank you all.
Yeah.
Also on Michael's side. All right. So we have the Five of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles. So let's delve into that briefly. The Five of Pentacles does indicate that there is some sort of loss or like there's some kind of scarcity fear that you could be holding on to around your business that you're really still working through. And a lot of this energy is more subconscious than anything because the Four of Pentacles is also like holding on, like, you know, some kind of fear energy. So I think that this is more of a subconscious, like you subconsciously working through those fears. And I know that you already have. You've done quite a bit of work internally, and so proud of you for that. This
Thank you.
energy, yes, this energy is just more or less telling you, like, don't forget to charge your worth here and to know what your worth is. And once you continue to put that work in, you will be able to gain traction in your business is what I'm seeing. And I don't think it's necessarily going to be quick either. I think it is going to take some time because there's other areas of your life that you're experiencing stress in as well. So I think that when you balance out those stressors, it's going to help your business as well. So let me know if that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Thank you.
And adding on to what she said about the subconscious thing, I am picking up a lot of anxious energy at the moment too. And I feel that you have to be really mindful not to make business decisions out of anxiety because that's going to keep you in that loop and that cycle of doing things anxiously, but not doing it because you feel called to do it. And you're going to notice a misalignment between yourself and your business because the intent isn't from the heart, it's just out of fear. So just be really
Right.
mindful of that. If you make sure you do things from a really grounded and a reliable place within yourself, and adding on to what Nika said, that is going to get traction and it's going to feel more stable. It's going to feel true and in alignment with you. And you will have to be patient with seeing the results come in too. But just make sure you keep that anxiety at bay because it's really strong.
Yes.
It seems like it's about to start bleeding in to your decision making. So just if you feel like I'm very anxious and I need to do this, don't do it. Actually, just hold yourself still and be like, okay, let me breathe through this first and let me see if I still want to do it when my anxiety subsides.
Okay, awesome. Thank you guys so much. That was perfect timing.
Yeah. You're welcome. Thank you.
Sending a lot of love, Karina. Thank you so much, beautiful.
Thank you. All right, I'm gonna head out of here.
Right. That was awesome. Thank you guys so
Yeah.
much for that. Yes. So Jen said, can y'all do another live like this? Haven't had any payday yet. We would love to collab again soon,
Yeah.
Jen. Yes. All right. And Jovi said, you know, that is really a thing. You don't think love bleeds over to other areas of life, but it absolutely does. So true, Jovi. So true. Yes. And speaking of you, Jovi, you are next, right?
Come on, girl.
Come on up to the front, our girl. Yes, this is a wonderful vibe, Michael. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm enjoying this.
Same, same. Shout out to Michael's people.
Shout out to hers, y'all.
Yes. Okay, so Jovi requested to let me accept that request 1 second.
Okay.
Oh, there it is. Multi-guest accept. Okay. Hi, beautiful.
I'm so excited for both of you guys. Okay, so I'm gonna stay over here for Nika's read, and then I'm gonna jump over to Michael's live, and then you can bring me up on your thingy.
All right.
Yes, thank you for connecting
so
us, Jovi. You were awesome.
My two favorite people. I'm so excited. Go ahead, tell me about myself.
Yes. Well, is there anything in particular? I mean, this is love based. You want to do love or?
You know that's all I do. I don't want no nothing. No.
Okay, let's go. Let's tap in. Let's tap in. All right. Love reading for. And you know what? I'm actually gonna spray some cleansing spray in between the reads.
Yes, I like that. I like that. I gotta clean my screen.
Nice refreshing.
No.
It's always good. All right. Cleanse the energy. Thank you, Karen, for the repost and share. All right. So, Spirit, we have a love reading for Jovi. 6:22 on the clock. I better get going. Okay. Ace of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune, and Temperaments. Ooh, okay.
Okay.
You know, I actually, to me, this feels really stable. And it's so funny. We always joke about the temperance. It's like, temperance. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
Oh, my nerves.
I felt good when I pulled this energy, and I'm going to break down why. And first of all, anyone that's watching, this is Sagittarius energy with the temperance. So take what resonates. Thank you so much. Ace of Pentacles and Wheel of Fortune. So new opportunities in love, but also new opportunities and wealth in business. And that's just a side note, because I know you didn't book. We're not necessarily talking about finances, but it does seem like something is moving forward in a very balanced way.
Okay.
And not only your love life, but also financially here.
Mm-hmm.
Then we have the Magician energy. And I think a lot of this is you. I know, right? The Magician energy. And guys, this is Gemini energy for people that are watching, dealing with the Gemini maybe. You are definitely that girl. You know, you are manifesting your desired outcome in love, you're manifesting desired outcome in your finances. And a lot of this energy is so healing. It's very powerful because you put in the work, okay? And that's why there's all of these new opportunities. I feel like this is speaking to you going forward into like a future time here.
Mm-hmm.
Spirit, is this referring to someone new? Because we got the Ace of Pentacles here. We got the Two of Cups. So I definitely feel like this Two of Cups energy is somebody that you either are going to be connecting to or somebody that you already feel a strong connection to. And then we have the Three of Swords. So Two of Cups and Three of Swords indicates that this is a person. I heard growing. I heard growing. So, you know, the Three of Swords energy in this sense is obviously representing like some kind of pain that you are working through with this person. And I feel like the reason that we have all this Pentacles energy is because it is something that is gradually and slowly sort of happening here, where it's like, okay, I understand we have this connection, but how can we be more mature? How can we mature into this connection together and get on the same page with one another? So,
Yeah,
you
he
know,
always comes out with the Three of Swords. He be hurt. I'm like,
yes,
thanks.
for sure, for sure. I seen that Three of Swords. I'm like, I know exactly who this is.
You're right. I know you did.
What is so funny, Jovi, the Nine of Cups is also coming out. So this energy is saying, let's get clear about what it is that you want as well with this person. Like, I know one of the bigger things is that you guys are trying to get on the same page with one another about what you want and things like that. You're very clear about what you want, and he seems to somewhat be clear, I guess, about what it is that he wants. But I think that something is shifting here in the dynamic between you guys, for sure.
I love that. Thank you.
You are so welcome. Michael, how am I doing on time?
Great. You still got a minute left?
Minute me,
Okay.
baby.
Let me give Jovi wants an outcome. Look, I'm like, let me go ahead and get this outcome in right quick. We got the Tower. Okay, we have the Knight, or excuse me, the Chariot, which I'm not surprised. So, guys, anyone watching, this is Aries, Scorpio, and Cancer energy. And then we have the Page of Cups. So I feel like the outcome here is obviously something is moving forward in a very unexpected way. Like just when you feel like it's done, or just when you feel like, okay, we're not talking to each other anymore, whatever, it's like, here's a new beginning. Here you guys go, moving forward again. So it does kind of seem like with the Page of Cups energy, there is an opportunity to, I hate to use that word potential, but to me, it's like there's an opportunity to mend something here or to really start over with each other. So that's the outcome that I see.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. How to get down from here so I can jump over to Michael's?
Good question.
Oh,
Disconnect.
Oh, okay. Disconnect. Okay, got it.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. We're waiting for her to come up over here.
Yes. Welcome in Inside the Quiet. Welcome in everybody that's joining. Please do tap the screen, share the live. Thank you guys so much for being here. If you're interested in booking myself or Michael, well, actually, we're doing joint live. So if you're interested in booking us, hit the link in our bios. You can hit either one of our links. It's called the Dual Live.
Thank you so much, Nika. That was awesome.
Welcome.
I'm ready for you, Michael. I like your hair too.
Thank
You
you.
cute. You cute or whatever.
And Soul Snatcher asks, so what if it's not a love reading? We're also doing general and mediumship, so you can book that as well in our bios. Hey T. All right, Jovi. So let's see. All right. So when it comes to you with this connection, I feel like I need to talk about you specifically, in a more broad sense in terms of the dynamics in love that you're experiencing. What was coming to me is that you are very aware of the dynamics that you play a role in when it comes to relationships. But it feels like sometimes you do things for the plot. And
Walking your tea, girl.
I love a good plot.
you do things for the plot, and spirit is definitely bringing that in. They're also saying though, some of those dynamics do require some changes. Like, okay, and so that's where they kind of want you to be aware of some of those cycles that you put yourself into. You see what it leads to. Now, if you don't want those results, then you just have to change that within yourself. I don't have to go into details because you're very aware of these things on your own.
Yeah.
But the plot, we like a little fun. Ain't nothing wrong with that every now and again.
Oh, razzle dazzle.
Right. I also was feeling like confusion in this connection too that you have. I was feeling the same thing. It feels like this is someone that is in your energy currently floating around. And I think there seems to be confusion. I don't know if it's you or him, but the energy feels like, what are we doing? Like, what are we doing? Where are we going? It feels like that. And it also feels like there's a bunch of back and forth, like, one minute this is what I want to do, next minute this is not what I want to do. It feels like there's nothing really solid between the two of you right now in the moment. Um, I feel like you are more, I know what I want, but then you kind of are reactive based upon to what he does, and it's kind of like, oh no, I don't want that because nah, 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 nah. But then you kind of get back into it. So it's an ebb and flow with this connection, is what it seems like to me. Um, and honestly, I do feel like if you guys keep going down this path, it eventually will potentially could lead to burnout, and burnout in a sense of lack of interest, disinterest, lack of passion, just kind of getting tired of the cat and mouse game. It's fun right now. You know, it's fun. I like that. It gives us some sort of chemistry, but long term, what are we doing? Like, really, what is the
Yeah,
plan?
no, I've gotten to that point where I had lost interest for a second. I was
Yeah,
like, I don't like this. This is not fun anymore. So I get what you're saying,
yeah,
but
yeah.
I'm hoping he changes. Hopefully,
And I do feel like with him, he's definitely the kind of guy that moves at the beat of his own drum. Like, he takes his time, and sometimes he takes a little too much. I'm just to be honest. It's like, come on, dude. You're trying to weigh all the options, and that's not, you can't live life like that. Sometimes you just have to take a risk. You have to make a choice. You have to make a decision. So, and I think he has enough information right now to make a choice and a decision. But he's looking for more, and he's trying to fill a void that is never going to be fulfilled, because you're not gonna know everything. It's just, that's just impossible. So I think what a conversation that can definitely maybe shift things in a different direction is you two, if you haven't already, talking about what exactly is it that he needs. What is it exactly that he wants that will give him some confidence about the connection between the two of you to be able to move forward in a solid direction. Uh,
we've had that.
okay. And did he give you something, or was he kind of like,
I feel like what he's giving me is still from like a hurt place. You know what I mean? Because what he says doesn't actually show up in what he actually does. He does more things that allude to deeper feelings than he wants to admit.
Mhm,
So I decided just to let him go through his process and stop running so much.
mhm.
But eventually, if I realize, okay, this is really not, it's really stagnant, I don't want to waste my time here anymore, I will walk. I'm confident in
Understood.
that.
Yep, that makes complete sense. And okay, so you guys already had that conversation. I feel like the reason that it's coming to me again is because the air wasn't really clear the first time around.
Yeah, on his end, my
Yeah, on
end is
his end.
very
Yep, on his
clear.
end.
Yeah.
That's why it's coming again, because he didn't say what he really needed to, should have said, actually. Um, But yeah, and okay, I got a little bit of time left. What I will say to you to end on this note, definitely trust your intuition, your feelings and things, because I feel like you'd be like, I feel like this is what's going on. I feel like this is what's happening. And that's your intuition talking to you. It's very clear, it's sharp, it's strong. So don't question it. I don't feel like you do anyway, but keep that in your back pocket, because yeah,
Okay.
that will definitely guide you through this connection as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yay.
I love
All
that.
right. And do you have any questions for us?
I guess just more advice. Like, I mean, based on Nika's read, it feels like I feel more confident to stay in it, but I just want to know, I keep asking myself these questions. Is it, is he worth the wait? Like, is it worth it to stay? Because I know that he's wounded. I know that I'm somewhat of a healer. I know these things. Like you said, I'm kind of like, I know these things, but is it going to be beneficial at the end of the day?
Okay.
You know, that is a very good question. And I shuffled as you were asking that. These cards almost fell. I had to catch them. We have the King of Cups. Look at
That's how he's
him.
a Cancer. Mm-hmm.
You think he fine, don't he? Look.
Yes, he is fine.
We got
Let
the
me watch them feet, baby.
Eight of Pentacles and the Hierophant. And guys, anyone watching on either side of us, if you're a Taurus or a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, dealing with an earth sign, Taurus or water sign, this message might resonate. I think this person cares deeply. I think he cares more than he lets on. And I think that I do see a shift in the connection. I don't see it happening overnight.
That's
That's the thing that that's the inevitable thing that I see. I see this person shifting in a positive way. The Hierophant is someone who is committed, but it's the Eight of Pentacles is in the middle of that, and this energy is very gradual and it's very slow. So
I don't
it's
mind.
one of the yeah, it's one of those things where as long as you get the reassurance that this person is actually working on things, I feel like you're okay with that steady growth. But there has to be accountability on his side in order for this to work, just like Michael said, like a mutual understanding and then you trusting your intuition, which you already.
Yeah, thank you.
I actually agree 100% with what she said too, because as soon as you asked that question, I was like, there is that possibility that this is worth it. And I feel like once he makes those changes, yes, like, okay, I feel you'd be like, this is what I'm looking for. This is what I want. But yeah, it's gonna take that time. It's gonna be slow. But I feel like when it happens, I don't feel like it's gonna be like breadcrumbs. I feel like he's gonna like make a major change in one flip.
Once he lands on a decision, I kind of feel like
Yep. Once he lands on a decision, it'll be a 360 almost. So yeah, it's just that process.
Y'all want to come to my wedding? I'm probably we got Aquarius energy. I don't know if there's going to be a wedding, but we could do something like in the backyard.
Yes.
I'm inviting myself.
Yes, I love it. Well, I really love and appreciate you guys both and really appreciate the energy that you're giving out. I'm just so excited. I'm so happy for you guys. This is like awesome. So I'll just say that. Shout out to my peoples in Michael's live too. What's up? What's up? Hey T. Hey Divine. Sometimes I get readers from Divine. Divine is legit too. I love Divine. But hey y'all, hey. Oh, okay. I'll get out of here. Let me disconnect.
Right.
Bye.
Bye.
She is awesome. Shout out to Jovi for connecting Michael and I. She's the one that brought this whole thing together and made sure we can meet each other. So grateful for that. Yes. So the next person on the list, guys, is actually not going to be off of work for like almost another hour. So one thing that Michael was saying is that we do have also mediumship, general and mediumship readings available at the link in our bio. And if you guys would like a breakdown of those services, we can break down what that entails. Let us know in the comments if you have any questions, because our third booking won't be in for a while. I'm reading through some of the comments.
Okay.
It said you don't need that Virgo energy, LOL. Virgo is on the stand. Any Virgos in the live? Shout out to the Virgo placements. Karen said, hi, Nika. You look so beautiful. Pink looks good on you. Thank you, beautiful. Much love to you, gorgeous. Welcome in, Kendra. Shout out to Michael's people as well. I can't see y'all, but hi. Jovi said, wait, so just ask random questions. Virgo moon, what do y'all feel heaven is like? Oh, not you asking a loaded question. See, once I start talking, I won't stop.
Jovi with the questions. Jovi comes through with the questions.
Karina says, sorry, everyone. My person is a Virgo. That's so funny. What does heaven like? Jovi, real talk. You said one time, right? And I think this is the closest interpretation. And Michael, you let me know what you think. Jovi, you said that hell and heaven is like a state of mind, like a mental state. And I feel like heaven and hell that's the closest that we can get to that. I don't think it's an actual place. You may mention of it being like a place we are at mentally, like our reality defines what heaven or hell is. So I kind of feel that way as well, Jovi. What do you think, Michael?
I agree with that, actually, 100%. It's definitely a state of mind. I feel like even when I've done mediumship and spoke to spirits, their heaven or their hells would always be reflective of their states or their current way of being. So yeah, I agree 100% with that.
I love that. I think that is so dope. I love that whole interpretation. That's the closest thing that makes sense to me. Because the mind is so powerful, right?
Mm-hmm.
The mind is so
more powerful than what we even know, honestly.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah. I read somewhere that we don't even use our full brain capacity. We only have the capability as humans to use between, on average, maybe 10 to 20% of our brain power. There's
And
still
you
so
know,
much. Oh.
it's funny because I was having a conversation about that not too long ago. I was saying that I feel like maybe the rest of the brain that we don't use is the subconscious part because when we're in the subconscious part of our brain, there's no restraints, there's no blockades, no blocks or anything like that. And I used a story with this woman who I think she went into a coma, and when she came out of the coma, she was speaking Italian. But she beforehand she didn't have that type of accent. It was a black woman. She didn't speak like that before. So when she called her husband up to let her know that she was up, he was like, "Who is this?" And she was like, in the I don't know how to speak in that accent, but she was like, "It's your wife." And he was like, "My wife don't talk like this." But that's how she now speaks. Whatever her brain did, it kind of Jovi on this side said, "Yeah, I remember this. Yeah, this was on. I think it was on the Steve Harvey show. Like it was a big story, but yeah, I think because our brains soak up all of these different things, it stores them and it has access to them. But because of our conscious mind, we block ourselves from being able to access this thing. So we can speak different languages, we can have different personalities. And I think we see that a lot in our dreams too, when you dream about people that have complete different personalities from yourself. How can your brain create a character that is not a part of you if it's not already, stored somewhere. So, yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
that's so dope and so true, Michael. And I agree with you. I've actually heard of a few instances of people experiencing NDE, near death experiences, and then when they come forward, it's like they speak different languages. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Karina said, I think heaven is when we ascend to a higher realm, and the other is the opposite. Ooh, I like that. So it's like an ascension. Yeah, I like that, Karina. Jovi said it defines our experience. For sure, I think it does. For sure. Yes.
What is let me see. Okay, Sierra says she's gonna be jumping in line, so we should have her booking coming up next.
Perfect. Okay.
Um
Is
and
she booking
then
through your link tree?
Sierra, let me know if you're still here or not. Let me know if you're booking through my link tree or Nika's. Danny also asked, is today the only day are we going to be doing the dual reads? So right now, this is the only day that we've planned. But if you want some more of us, then we'll definitely plan for it again in the future. So, let us know in the comments.
Yes, please do, guys. We really enjoy coming together. Love Michael's people, love my people. Let's bring everybody together. If you guys are enjoying this, we can definitely plan this again.
And Jovi, so Sierra did book through my link,
Okay,
and
perfect.
she also said, Jovi questioned, what does spirit feel love should be? Like, what's love like that in their realm? What is love like? Yeah.
Mm.
Hmm.
Jovi coming with those questions.
It really is. I love it too. I would say, based upon my personal experience, there was one time that I felt love from spirit. Like, it was so pure. It
Yes.
was free, and it was just love that I feel like no human could possibly give or experience. Um, and that's what made me think that I had a encounter with an angel because I was like, this love is just too deep. Like it was to the point that it filled me all the way up. And when it left, I got kind of sad. I was like, oh my gosh, where did you go? Like, oh my goodness. So I feel like their love is free. When we talk about unconditional, I mean unconditional. Even when people here on earth say that, we all have versions of ourselves that come out depending on certain circumstances. So sometimes unconditional really isn't unconditional. We have reasons why we love people, and then we have reasons why we fall out of love. But in spirit, there is no reason to fall in or out. It just is.
Mhm.
And so, yeah, it's a really powerful thing that I've experienced.
That's beautiful, Michael. That is so beautiful when you speak to how uninhibited love is.
Yeah.
You know, we always talk about the agape love. That's that agape love,
Mm,
which I guess translated in English is just, it would be what we call unconditional love, just love that just exceeds all expectations, right?
yeah. Yeah.
I love that. Jovi said, OMG, it got so much I had to ask Spirit back to back. Or I had to ask Spirit to back up. It was too overwhelming. You talking about the love that Spirit showed you, Jovi?
Yeah. It's overwhelming. It'll bring you to tears, honestly. It's
Yes.
crazy.
Karina said, OMG, I love that people are already asking for more. So beautiful. All right. Yeah.
All right, so Sierra, I think she's still on my side. So we can bring Sierra, are you still on my side or did you switch over? Let me see. Sorry, still on your side. Okay. All right. If we're ready to do her reading, then you can request to come up and we'll get started.
Cleanse the space.
Oh, I can invite you. Here we go.
Hello.
Hey.
I always get so starstruck when I'm up here. Y'all are gorgeous.
Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, so we'll do it the same way we've been doing it. Nika, you'll take it away and then I'll come in.
Okay, perfect. And it's Sierra, yes?
Yes.
Hi, Sierra. I'm Nika. All
Nice to
right.
meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, beautiful. So, are you wanting a love reading?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. What is coming through for Sierra? I'm asking to connect. Coming through here. All right. So we have the Ace of Pentacles, which is the main energy of your reading, Sierra. We also have the Seven of Swords in reverse and the Five of Cups in reverse. So automatically off the bat, that Ace of Pentacles is telling me that there is an opportunity to heal something in your love life. There's like this new opportunity to have something that is real, grounding, and stable. And there's almost like this sense of you releasing some pain here because the Five of Cups is coming out in reverse. And this energy is very much synonymous with, releasing grief, releasing the past, and just really being able to release that energy. Seven of Swords in reverse with the Five of Cups in reverse is sort of telling me that there could have been some deception or some sort of energy that you could have been dealing with the person that really wasn't so great here in terms of the Seven of Swords in reverse. Sometimes that energy can indicate like deception here. We have the Hierophant in reverse. So that is Taurus energy for anyone that is watching with us as well. You may take something from that message. The Hierophant in reverse and the Four Wands. I do see reunion through all of this betrayal or through whatever happened in the situation. So it does seem like there is this overall energy of something from your past sort of dissipating and you being able to step into a more happier, more grounded realm in your love life here. And I think a lot of this energy is because you are doing the work. So you're not necessarily, you know, resting in a comfortable place. This is all about with the Hierophant in reverse, you really breaking out of the traditional way of healing and really accepting other things that you may not have accepted before in your life that's happening. Like, the Hierophant in reverse is all about questioning and really challenging those belief systems when it comes to your love life and maybe even other aspects of your life. But I do see where there are changes that you're making with releasing the past, and it's bringing you to a very happy place here, a very fulfilling place with that Four Wands energy. So this could be a reunion with somebody, or it could be, a happy new beginning with somebody else. It could resonate either way. But a lot of times, this Four Wands is like a reunion energy, like something kind of coming back into fruition, but on a healthier, more stable, and grounded scale, where we're sort of leaving the deception behind. We're stepping out of the pain of the past and into something that's more real. How am I doing on time, Michael?
Great. 3 minutes.
Okay. Oh, okay, 3 minutes. Perfect. So let's clarify a couple of things since I have 3 minutes. Thank you, Michael. We have the Six of Cups, Page of Cups, and Chariot. Wow, we got a lot of Cups energy. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, strong Cancer with the Chariot. You know what I want to say to Sierra? This energy feels like a person from your past. It feels like someone that you've already dealt with who maybe wants a new beginning with you. And I think that a lot of this energy it's almost like a renewal energy with this person where they're coming forward with something, offering something new here. but I feel like a lot of it is connected to your heart space. And this is what I'm feeling intuitively. I'm not going to say don't go back, right? But what I will encourage you to do is to not accept the old things, right? To not accept anything from your past that, hurt you, that left you feeling broken, that left you feeling, you know, just very like empty inside and depleted. So I do think that as long as we have that understanding, the chariot card is all about leaving that energy behind and really moving towards something again that is more real, that is more fulfilling here. That Page of Cups energy also indicates this person could have a lot of growing emotionally that they need to do, or maybe they are doing. And so there's a lot of that energy in terms of, you know, like this person has a lot to prove to you. There's a lot of, them needing to prove themselves. And, I feel like they're not meeting the same version of you that they were used to having a while ago. So that is what I see here. Let me know how you feel
You are
about that,
hitting
Sarah.
every single point. Like, this is scary.
Yes.
Wow. Well, I'm so glad to hear that, Sierra. I'm glad to hear that I hit every point. And I'm definitely sending love. And of course, I'll get your questions momentarily after Michael gives his side as well.
Ooh, girl, you said a lot. I'm not gonna lie to you because I was taking my notes, and as I was writing it down, you were saying things that I was actually writing down. I'm like, oh my gosh. Okay, let's see what I can do.
I was like, I gotta follow up with that.
Yeah, right. Okay, so let's see. Okay, when it comes to this connection that you have, I feel like the growth rates are, you guys are on different pages where one of you are probably in one era of time, very, I want to grow, I want to heal, I want to change. And the other person is like, well, I don't want to right now. And then you kind of switch. And it feels like there's just a start and stop when it comes to your own individual on healing, growing, and evolving. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does. Like, before that was me digging in my heels, and now that I'm finally in a space where I'm doing the healing, I'm doing the work. Now he's like, hold up, wait a minute, I like where I was at.
Right, right. And I feel like that dynamic is what's caused, it can cause tension and pressure between the two of you because one of you is growing and the other one is kind of like, I'm going to stay where I'm at. And where you're moving to requires them to also move with you. But because you two aren't on the same page, well, we hit a lot more bumps in the road than what we anticipate. Now, I do feel like with this, one thing that could help is falling into acceptance and just knowing that your healing pace and your journey is yours and yours alone, and that doesn't have anything to do with your partner. What they can do is help you on your journey, but they don't have to heal and grow with you. So, for example, that'll be like, hey, partner, I'm on a healing, I'm trying to recover and heal from this. When you say things like this triggers this wound within me. So, to help me on my healing journey, can you probably find a different way to reframe this phrase like that? So it's like they don't have to heal with you, but they can respect the space that you're in right now currently. So that will kind of kill and alleviate some of the pressure from them to feel like, oh, well, maybe I need to go to therapy. Maybe I need to,
Yeah.
do this. No, they just have to respect where you are. So that's one thing that I feel, just falling into acceptance of that. You guys, your natural cycle will help. Um, it's funny because I was also writing down, I wrote down renewal energy. Like I feel like there's a new energy coming in, which is why I started smiling. So adding on to what she said, I do feel like it feels like this will also kind of flourish with embracing the differences that the two of you share and embracing the different needs and wants versus wanting to change and wanting things to be different. That is kind of what's keeping you two in this cycle of tennis. But if we just kind of just fall back and accept things for how they are and work with them as they are, then I feel like that will bring in that will help bring in that new level of energy between the two of you. Um, yeah, yeah. Kind of just saying, oh well, that's just how this person is. I can accept that for right now. And being okay with that. Let me
Yeah.
see. Good on time. Okay. So let's see. What will because I'm not really getting. So yeah, so if we fall into more of an acceptance moving forward, that would take off a lot of pressure mentally and emotionally for the both of you. If we fall more into that role of accepting things, because I do feel from you, but it could also be from him. I do feel this energy of the best word that I can use for this is wanting things to be a certain way. I want them to be this way. I want them to operate this way. I want them to talk this way. But it's to make you feel comfortable. Yes, that's what it feels like. It feels like I want this so I can feel comfortable, so I can feel safe, so I can feel supported and loved. But it's coming from an anxious place, is what it feels like.
I would say a
And
lot of both from both of us for sure.
okay, good, yeah. And so, but once we move into a place of, let me not ask for these things out of anxiety, let me ask for these things genuinely from a different. Well, actually, I'll say like this: if we stop asking for things out of anxiety, we no longer will feel a lot of pressure in our relationship, and we won't continue to re reinforce the belief that this isn't working. Maybe we don't need to do this. You're difficult. This is difficult. Whenever we ask for things out of anxiety, we're reinforcing those beliefs. So
Mhm.
just kind of noticing that, hey, I can be uncomfortable and still love this person. I can be uncomfortable in love and it still be love. That is completely normal. It's healthy. It's fine. Um, that this person, they can make mistakes. They can say the wrong things. They can trigger me. That is absolutely okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and kind of just accepting that comes with the journey of that. Um, but again, if that changes, I just feel a lot of pressure mentally and emotionally from the both of you coming off of the relationship and having more fun with it and kind of flowing more with it instead of feeling like we need to hit a hard stop every time something pops up that we didn't like.
Yeah.
Now if it doesn't change, okay, we've got a few seconds. If it doesn't change, I feel like, uh, huh, I feel like you guys will still get to that renewal energy, that shift that will still come regardless. It'll just be a lot more heavy. It'll be a heavier transition to that point.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're gonna get there regardless, it feels like. So yeah. um, so I'll end it on that note. Do you have any questions for us?
No, well, I can do a little bit of like filling in on a backstory a little
Yeah.
bit. So I am married, and it'll be going on 13 years come July. And the roles have reversed. Before, it was like I was operating from that toxic level. I don't know quite know the word for it. And now that I'm finally doing the work, all the shadow healing, all the EMDR, like all the therapies with that, now now the roles are reversed. Now I'm finally able to operate in a more healthy kind of way, and the change is coming hard for him. And so it feels like when he's saying, "Oh, I miss this version of you," it feels like he's asking me to go back to that, and it's like, "No, I operated in that and that sucked big time." So that's triggering for me.
Yeah.
So I'm working on letting go of that control and just accepting things of where they are. And with that, our shadow session that we did,
Hmm.
you knew a lot of this. So a lot of these confirmations that I'm still on that right track, like great to hear.
Yeah. And it's funny that you mentioned that he's kind of asking you to revert a little bit because it sounds like the acceptance part also has to apply to his side too. Like, okay, well, I have to accept that this is a new version of her and I have to just
Yeah.
adjust to that and not hold on to what was. Yeah.
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 So definitely transition period, recalibrating is hard for both of us right now.
Yes. And a lot of that energy is so crazy that you confirmed that. And then Michael also talked about that version of you, right? And the fact that he has to get to know you again. So it's almost like he's getting to know another person, but that's not on you, you know.
Yeah.
It's not on you, the fact that you've evolved, but it is up to him as your partner to elevate and to be where you are, right?
Yeah. Well, them Leos, I'm telling you.
Love that. Well, did you have any questions for us?
No, I appreciate both of you sharing with me, and oh,
Well, thank you too. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. It was fun.
Yes.
thank
Thank you
you.
so much, Sierra. It was so nice to read for you.
Girl, those egos.
Now I have to
Joey
figure out
said,
how
girl,
to.
Leo's, those egos.
I know unhealed Leos, like that's the part we're working through.
Okay, let me.
All right,
Well,
disconnected.
oh, I got
Thank you
you.
so much, Sierra.
Thank you.
That was fun.
Yeah, it was fun.
All right,
Okay.
let's see some of the comments. Y'all are hilarious. What did Joey say? Nika, them eyes, you flirting with me or something. Commenting to engage. Karina, I know, right? Nika's so fine. Y'all are boosting me. Thank you. Joey said, right, girlfriend, been cutting up lately and have offer an eye gazing class. I'll book. Karina said maybe asking what part of that version he's missing. Wow, that's pretty
Oh,
deep.
I like that.
Yeah, so for
Yeah.
Sierra, who's still on the part of that version that's missing. Hi, Egypt, welcome in. Yes, who's next, y'all? Let's keep the vibe going.
Yeah.
Invite for a minute, Egypt. Yeah. Jovi said, "Do y'all ever wish you can turn the intuition off?" Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Let
Yeah.
me tell you, I'm so tired of absorbing people's emotions and thoughts. Like, I be good in my own little bubble. I really do. But the moment I get next to somebody who got a lot going on, I'm just like, what's happening? What's going on? What is this? Like, it's like alarm systems just start going off in my body. So sometimes I just want to cut it off so I could just feel okay.
What was his name, you guys? Was it Kip Capri, the older black man? He did an interview where he said, "What's dangerous is when the universe picks you, and you can never go backwards. So you once sort of activate that pineal gland, which controls your intuition and a heightened sense of knowing, you can't go back. Once it's activated." And it's almost like you can't make other people see what you see or feel what you feel, but it can be very exhausting.
You know what? And I was telling Joe, I was having this conversation with Jopi not too long ago. I was saying that, a lot of us have ADHD, and I feel like it's because we kind of disassociate from our bodies because we get overloaded with so much information. And the only way
Yeah.
that we can feel sane is just by getting distracted. And so I feel like, that's why we have that ADHD. It's a defense mechanism, I feel like.
Yeah, for
Hmm.
sure. For sure. I ADHD girl right here, so I
Yeah,
get
me
it.
too. Me too.
Yes. I'm so glad you guys are here. Thank you. Welcome in, Joanna. Welcome in, everybody. Excuse me. The list is still open, guys. Thank you guys so much for booking. We have someone in queue later. So if anybody wants to book for now, you're more than welcome to. We have love, reading, and insight. But also, if you don't want love, we have general, which can cover career, other aspects, and mediumship. Michael is the white winged medium and
Yeah.
very talented. Put some respect on his name.
Thank you. Empathy is
Yes,
the worst because I feel everything. Yep. Can't always determine what's yours versus someone else's. Yeah. Yep.
true.
Yeah.
Very true.
And if
Very.
anybody out there who is empathic, this is a little tip trick that you guys can take with you. If, like I tell everybody, notice what your baseline is. So when you wake up in the morning, if you have a chance to spend some time to yourself, notice what you're feeling, notice what you're thinking. That is your energy for the day. Now, in the instance that you're around somebody and your thoughts or emotion changes, that's how you can tell that you're being influenced by someone else. Now, if you're still struggling, leave the room if you can. Walk away from them and then watch all of that energy just fall off of you. That's when you know, okay, this person has a lot going on.
Yeah,
Yeah. Keep that in
that
your
is
back pocket.
good, Michael. That is so good. I'm using that. Hi, Ashley. Thank you for the heart, me beautiful. Welcome in. How are you? Welcome back in, Claire. Thank you guys for being here. The list is still open. If anybody wants to book, joint readings, or if you want rather book Michael or myself, we also have individual as well as joint links, guys.
Joey has another question. She asked, "What is your favorite gift that you have?"
Ooh.
Hmm.
My favorite, okay, I'm not gonna lie. I enjoy, and maybe it's just the cancer, the manipulative cancer. I mean, they say we can be manipulative, Lord. um, I enjoy actually knowing. I don't want to say knowing, but picking up on how someone might feel. I'm
Mhm.
not. I don't use it in a bad way, but I enjoy having that ability and discernment at times because it kind of tells me, okay, stay away, or it says, hey, you're good. I can usually always pick up on the vibe of an individual. Like if that's somebody that, hey Nika, it's okay to engage, or if it's like, stranger danger.
Yeah. Oh, that's such a hard question because I like that too. I really do. But I also love mediumship though. Like I love being able to connect with not just loved ones, but angels, all different types of energies. Like I love having that ability and to communicate them and feel them. I think it's so cool. Oh,
Yeah.
girl, you asked the
She
question.
does. She is asking the questions, honey, making you think. Look, she coming out with it. She said, "What's a gift you feel you'd want to be stronger?" Ooh, Jovi. Ah, you go first, Michael.
For me, it would definitely be physical mediumship. Physical mediumship, that is it. Being able to give. So, I do table tipping. If you haven't seen that, you can find that on my TikTok and my playlist. I think it's in my demonstrations, but I've done table tipping readings and seances where spirit can come through and manipulate the physical world, whether that's by, knocking on tape, knocking on taps and raps on walls. Sometimes they'll do full materialization. They might do direct voice. And so they can speak independently of the medium directly to whomever's in the room. So many different cool things that happen with that. So that is something that I wish I was stronger in. Yeah.
That's so powerful, Michael. Look at how powerful you are. That is amazing. I
Yeah.
have to see that. Thank you, Astrology with Crystal, for reposting. Hi, beautiful. Send Astrology with Crystal a follow. Hi, beautiful. Yes. A gift that I would want to be stronger. I feel like tarot is like my safe space. I would say mediumship. Like you and me have talked about this in a private session before, Michael, about how mediumship overwhelms me at times because I do feel on a great level. So I would love to learn how to harness that energy more. Yeah. What about you, Jovi? What's a gift you feel you'd want to be stronger? I love these questions too
Yeah, and
coming in.
if anybody else on my side or Nika's side, if you have any questions, whether it's for us or whatever, feel free to ask down in the comments.
Yes, please do, guys. Thank you for liking the live, Ashley. Thank you for liking the live, Crystal. Thank you, guys. Please send Michael a follow, Medium Michael.
Yes, and if y'all aren't following her, definitely give her a follow too.
Thank you. Jovi said, I wish I was more consistent in my gifts. I still doubt myself. That's hard. It takes time to work through those things.
Hmm.
Self-doubt doesn't go away overnight, but I think the key is working through the self-doubt and not necessarily like dismissing it because
Yeah.
you're going to have doubt. But I think the key is working through the doubt and they always say you never want to just kill the doubt, but just figure out where is it coming from and let me harness it, let me work through it, right?
Hmm.
We said I feel like I have to be a little tipsy to lean into it more confidently. Clock that. I understand that. Alcohol brings down all the inhibitions. It's just like, you know what? I'm here. And that's it. Love that. Thank you, Ashley, for liking the live. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. What are some of the gifts that you guys are working on developing? Those of you on Michael's side, those of you on my side. What are some gifts that you guys wish you could develop on a stronger level? Tap, tap, tap. You guys. Karina said, I feel the same way, Jovi. Yeah, for sure. Thank you for all the likes, guys. Let's try to get to 10K likes. Let's get Michael's likes up, you guys. The more likes, the better. I
Yeah,
heard that once we hit 10K likes, we get pushed to the For You page. So maybe that there's some truth in that. I don't
I've
know.
heard that too.
Yeah.
Okay, so we actually got two more questions from Sierra. Do y'all ever get imposter syndrome, and what do you do to combat that?
Ooh, that's a good one. Yes, absolutely. I still to this day deal with imposter syndrome. And what do I do to combat that? Well, I give myself the space to feel what I'm feeling, but then I also consciously talk myself through what's causing those feelings. So, the thing about imposter syndrome that we want to remember is that it's often rooted in a feeling, like a deeply rooted feeling like, whew, I can't charge that, or I'm not capable of that. And a lot of that is, it's deeply rooted, and we want to figure out, why am I feeling that way? How? What am I feeling? So the how, the what, the why. Why am I feeling like I can't charge what I charge? Why am I feeling like I can't be in the room, and why there's no space for me? Why do I feel the need to shrink myself? We have to go deep internally with those questions. And then when we begin to really address and tackle those questions, that sort of helps us to understand that we are worthy of being in those rooms. And so that's what personally helps me, is why do I feel this way?
I agree with that too. I recently have been like focusing on fears, anxieties, and worries when it comes to money, um, and charging certain things too. Like, why does that bother me? Why do I feel like I'm overdoing it? And what do I actually believe my value is and my skill level is? Where is it? And does that reflect what I'm charging for? Um, and so, like she said, just adding on to that, definitely you have to answer those hard questions, really dig and be honest with yourself about what is the fear? Is it fear of success? Is it fear of
Right.
responsibility? What is causing you to feel like I should not ask for more? I don't want to do more. What is that? So
Mhm.
yeah, same thing. I ask those questions and I find the answer to them.
Yes, I love that you mentioned charging your worth, Michael, because I think it's so important in this space for us to discuss that and to really understand our worth. Because a lot of times because we're such empaths and because we love our communities, we might find ourselves saying, I don't think I want to charge this, or I don't think I want to charge them that because this is my community. But it's also like working through that, understanding that our community want to pay us our worth. And
Mhm.
a lot of times those expectations we put on ourselves is not what our community or our people think about. Our
Yeah.
people are happy to support us monetarily because they know how much energy we put into our spaces. But
Hmm.
sometimes we can be our own worst critic with that. I know certainly I am. Like, I
Yeah.
find myself a lot of times saying, "No, these my people. I can't do that." But then my
Right.
people are like, "No, Nika, you can do that. This is how you
Right.
make a living."
Yes, exactly.
So my people be clocking me like, "No, Nika, we're gonna pay for this." you know. Some of the comments. Karen said, "I feel like when I smoke, I'm more confident when I try to read tarot." Wow. Okay.
Anything that lowers the conscious mind, I've noticed it would definitely open you up.
Yes. Corinna said, I question my gifts, highly intuitive and mediumship in training with Michael.
Oh yeah, Karina. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Jovi said, is building friendships difficult because you're so sensitive to energies?
Building and maintaining. Yep. My social circle is small. And honestly, I'm not even gonna complain about it because people come with a lot. They really do. And sometimes it's difficult, even with texting. Some people just I can feel the energy through the text messages. So it's like if you have a lot of anxiety or you have a lot of sadness, my body just automatically responds in a way that it doesn't want to engage. So it is difficult sometimes. Even with my mom, like And I feel like because I am her son, we have like, and she's also intuitive herself, but she doesn't do readings or anything like that. But because that line is open and we're really sensitive to each other's energy, I'm even more receptive to her emotions. And most of the times, she holding on to a lot. So it's like, oh, I don't feel like picking up the phone because I gotta feel everything that you feel. Like, oh my gosh. So it is a struggle. It's a struggle sometimes.
Yes. Building friendships for me is very difficult because of how I often see things and feel things. I've always been a very awkward, quirky person. um, and I low key think I might be on the spectrum a little bit with the way that I think about things. So a lot of it is just me feeling like, okay, I'm a little weird. But weird in the sense of like, nerdy, and I like quantum physics and I like certain things. And, one of the things that I work through as an adult now is I allow people to come to me naturally. Like if they enjoy my vibe, I'm like, cool, I definitely am a girl's girl. I love women. I love women. um, but I'm very sensitive to energies, and I think that's kind of what adds that extra added layer of difficulty with maintaining genuine friendships. So,
Yeah. Yeah. Same thing too with the seeing and everything adding on to that. That's another thing too, because we're often surrounded around people who don't see what we see, who don't
yeah,
understand what we're saying sometimes. And so it makes it really difficult to connect with them because uh, they often make us feel misunderstood.
yeah,
Honestly, that's really what it is. Like we don't feel seen, we don't feel understood, and so it further fuels this disconnection between us and another person.
exactly.
Um, and then that's something that I've been experiencing for years, and I don't think it'll ever go away, honestly. But finding like-minded people, that does help because now, oh, I got my clan. You see what I see, you feel what I feel. Like we're here.
We're
Um,
here.
yeah, but it's kind of interesting because at least in my experience, but maybe it happens for a lot of people, we for some reason it seems like we get placed around people who don't have the same sight, which I don't know why. It's like why we can't be placed around our people. Why are we placed around the blind? Like I don't get it, but yeah.
So funny. I feel like, and my sister always jokes with me about this. I feel like I sometimes have a sign on my head that says, "Please approach me, and take advantage and take me for granted."
Mhm.
It's just like, do I have a sign on my head that says, "Crazy people, please approach," or not to sound ableist or whatever the case. So let me be careful, but y'all know what I mean. Like,
What Jovi also said, "Do you ever wish you didn't have these gifts? How is your life like with gifts like these? Does it make you sad sometimes, or do you prefer it?" Uh, Honestly, I have sometimes been like, I wish I could just not feel like I need to make the right decision or I need to make the right choice, or if I do this, this is going to be the outcome. Sometimes I wish I could just live my life the way that I want to live it and be okay with that. But on the flip side, I have went against intuition. I have definitely heard maybe you shouldn't do that and done it anyway. And I've seen the effects of those things. So as much, and I think it's just the pressure. There's a pressure when it comes to seeing and feeling these things, and you can't go against it. That's really, you could, but you really shouldn't go against it. So I have to say that yeah, I would still keep them in another life. I wouldn't give them up because they do help, and it does for me. I think sometimes I get bored with life, like surface level things. I'm a deep person. I love deep conversations. I love deep thinking, and I love just unveiling the mysteries of life. And without this ability, life would be pretty boring. So yeah, this is another thing. It brings a level of excitement for me too.
I love that, Michael. I really do love that, and I relate to that so much
Hmm.
because, it's just like it is hard having these gifts at times. It's hard to enjoy the human experience because we are spiritual beings having a human experience.
Yeah.
So it's just like, can I just not know? Can I
Yeah.
go back to maybe sometimes having ignorance is bliss, you know?
Yes. Like I just hate to be sitting there eating, eating let's say I'm getting down on a seafood boil and Spirit is just like, you don't need to be eating that. Why? Can I just please enjoy my food? Like, leave me alone. But again, it's all for good reason. Um, Jovi also, she was asking, do we get sad with having friends that are not like-minded, or do we prefer that?
That's a good question. Not all the time. I think it sometimes balances out. Like my family who love me dearly, I love my siblings. I would choose my siblings in any lifetime. They don't always understand me. I'm Nick Nick. That's my nickname in my family. They feel like I'm just on Jupiter a lot of times. But it balances out because they love me. Like they support me. They're just like, okay, our sister, she has some ideologies that are not what we believe, but the support is there. So I feel like it does balance out. And my sisters are my friends, really. I have 7 sisters. And then I've got Jovi, who's in a different state. I got my people on here, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, I got Ashley, Karen, you know what I'm saying? Circle is so small, but it's just like, y'all, everything balances out. All my people that support me, my supporters, they turned into friends. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Crystal. Hey, girl. Hey. And it's a very genuine exchange. And I love that a lot of my supporters, they understand too. Like they think how I think a lot of times. But then for my family that I'm super close to, they don't always understand like that other side of things spiritually, but it still balances because I'm like, I know that I'm loved either way, if that makes sense, you guys.
Yeah. I was thinking about Jovi's question and something that just came to me. I feel like maybe the reason why we're also not placed around a lot of like-minded individuals, it's also to kind of keep us humble. Because if we were around people who saw what we saw, felt what we felt, hey Crystal, and we had that clan and we were used to that, this is just in theory, but maybe that would create some sort of judgment to people who didn't see what we saw. And when we get in those spaces, we'll probably look at them with our nose tooted up like, why you act like that? Why do you do that? But I
Yeah.
feel like and I feel like being around people who don't see, there's a level of understanding that we get with them on their
Yes.
journey and
Yes.
the things that they do, because of that lack of sight. And also when we read with people, we don't always get people who can see, we get people who also don't. And how can we connect with them if we're not used to that type of energy or those type of people? So I really do feel like maybe this is all, we're gonna keep you around people who don't see, so you don't get a big head and you don't judge
Yes.
them.
It
Right.
keeps us humble too. It keeps us
Yeah.
grounded. That's
Yeah.
true. Oh, Ezekiel, hi. Hi, Zeke. Zeke is one of my former coworkers. He said, even still loved by former coworkers. You look great, by the way. Thank you, Zeke.
What's up,
Hi, thank
Zeke?
you. I miss my old job at the bonding company. I always tell people that's my favorite job to this day. Like if I, ever had a 9 to 5 that I loved, it was the bonding company. Good to see you, Zeke. Hi,
And I
Danetta. Hi, Crystal. You guys are my day ones too. Thank y'all so much for being here, guys. Love you guys so much. Hi, Ashley. Truly thankful to have you in my life as well. Karina said, I feel like it's part of your purpose. You need to be around others that don't see it to spread vibrations. So true.
Yeah.
Y'all are so amazing. Can I just say that? Shout out to our people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Michael's people, shout out to y'all. Shout out to my people. I love y'all. Y'all are amazing. Truly amazing people. All of you that are here on this live. Thank you, Crystal. Yes. Yes, yes, yes.
Jovi was like, I'm not Spirit still talking to you. I can see you responding to them because I'm literally open. I think they're trying to get in on a conversation on these questions. um, Trying to
Uh-oh.
help me
What
out
she
with
say?
these answers.
Jovi's on it. Welcome in, Tamiko Thompson. Please tap the screen. Oh, thank you guys for 11.5K likes, guys. Thank you all so much. If you guys enjoy this live, you want to see Michael and I more to do these joint lives, please let us know. This has been truly amazing, you guys. Thank you, Danetta, for the rose. And guys, we still do. Michael, do we still have spots open? We had a list earlier. We have somebody coming up at around 7:30. But if we have more spots, then I'm sure Michael is up for that. I'll find
Yeah.
out.
Yeah, we
Okay.
will have like 5 more. Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Mhm.
So we still got spots for people to book. You can click the link tree and Michael's link or mine. Either one is just fine. Hi, Cousin Bug. Thanks for coming in. Shout out to my family for joining the live. Love you guys. Jovi said, talk about your tarot school. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. My tarot school. I have a free tarot school, you guys. It's in my link tree. It's called the House of Arcana. I've got the first part of the curriculum up. So module 1 is up. So go ahead and tap in. Free tarot school, guys. Super excited about that. Thank you. Keeping me on point, girl.
And so what are some things that they'll find in that module 1?
Thank you so much for asking. So it's the introduction to tarot. This is a free tarot school for beginners. So for anyone that's interested in learning how to read tarot, maybe you're curious but you don't know where to start, this is the school for you. And it talks about the minor, major arcana, but even before that, it sort of helps you to gently dive into your journey. You can go at your own pace. Those modules are available anytime, and they are short and sweet to the point because as an ADHD girl, I can't sit nowhere for no hour or two. I'm so sorry. So I make short modules for anyone that's there. So you're more than welcome to tap into that. Thank you so much, Jovi, for reminding me about that. I'll be acting like why can't I talk about my services? That's that imposter syndrome again. Danetta said, how much is the spot? Yes, beautiful. So we have a joint service for $55.55. You can click my link or Michael's link in the link tree. We have 2 different services. We have a love service where I do 5 minutes and Michael does 5 minutes. Or if you're interested in financial and mediumship, you can also book that. Same structure. Or if you want to book either or, if you'd rather book Michael or myself, we also have individual links. So there's something on there for everybody. And if you just want all of it, then just book all of it.
Oh, and then also on my side too, thank you, Jovi. I also do spiritual consultations or spiritual mentorships where we talk about how to develop your intuitive abilities. Now, this is not a one set thing. So we might be talking about your psychic abilities, your potential mediumistic abilities, or whatever is cooking up in there that you are unaware of. And what I like to do is I like to talk about if you struggle with this, what is the static? And that is emotional and mental noise. That's what I label that as, that is preventing your intuition from being able to speak to you clearly or causing you to misinterpret the information that you receive. So whether you're someone who has experience or you're someone who's completely new and want to get into it, that is something that you can benefit from because these sessions are intuitively crafted for you. So it's unique to the individual. One person's session is not going to be the same as the next. So that's something that you can book on my website in my bio as well. And yeah, we do live practice readings on TikTok. If you want to be a reader, if you want to get out there and get comfortable and build your confidence with that, then we create those safe spaces for you to be able to do so.
I love Michael's services. I personally booked a mediumship service consultation with him not too long ago, and I can say he goes very in depth. So definitely make sure you guys tap in with him.
Thank you.
You are awesome.
Thank you, Vicky, for the repost. And Jovi and everyone, thank you for the likes.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you. Shout out to our girl Jovi for putting us out there saying, y'all got to talk about y'all services.
Yeah.
Appreciate that. I'm going to pause real quick to grab my inhaler. I'll be right back.
All right. Sounds good.
For long.
I'll take a drink of water.
Uh-oh. It says I can't pause when I'm live. Hold on.
Ooh.
I know y'all don't want to hear me blow my nose.
Let me see.
Oh, I got some water right here. I'll be good.
Oh, you can. Okay, so if you do need to, on the bottom right, it'll pull up pause live. I think it'll only. Oh, unable to pause when you're going live with others. Well, that's crazy.
That's okay. It's okay.
All
I'm
right.
good. We can just roll right on through.
Okay.
Can you mute maybe? Oh, you know what? Maybe I can mute my
Oh
microphone.
yeah. I think that's in the same place. The same place. The three little dots. Yep. Nope. Can't hear you. So I was just talking in the meantime. I got my wisdom teeth removed on Monday, y'all. Right now, this one was the one that was giving me a lot of issues, like for the whole week. Oh my gosh, it was consistent pain. I mean, that was pain that goes from your neck to your head. Like I couldn't sleep. Oh my, like y'all, it was horrible. But I got all four of them pulled out. Right now, the healing process on this side is still a little but yeah. And then when they put me underneath, they put me under anesthesia, right? Now, apparently, I woke up in the middle of them taking teeth out my mouth. My eyes was closed, but I could feel them working on it, and I was talking. I can't tell you what I said, but I remember telling them, okay, I'm talking too much. Let me be quiet. So they went back to work. When I come out, there was a dental assistant. Well, I didn't feel anything though. When they were working in my mouth, I felt absolutely nothing. But there was a dental assistant. She was I can't tell you what that lady was doing. But I remember asking her, I said, how is your relationship with your father? She was like, oh, he's in spirit. I said, yeah, because he's here right now and he's telling me this, that, and that, and that, and that. And he showed me the number 4, and that's her birthday, right? She was like, yeah. And she was like, how are you doing this? I said, oh, they talked to me. And then I was like, and for some reason, I felt like there's a brother that I have to mention too. She was like, yeah, my brother's in spirit as well. And I said, he's want to tell me about like conflict between him and y'all's mom or his mother. She was like, yeah, he has a different mom than me, but yeah, they didn't get along. I couldn't tell you half of what else I was saying to that woman, but I was telling her so much, like so much. And then she was like, looked like she had to go do something. I was like, oh, I'm gonna let you go. Don't let me hold you or whatever. I was so embarrassed when I came to because I'm like, what in the world was that? Like, I
Hey, she
usually
needed to hear that, Michael. She needed to
they
hear that.
hey Kara, yeah, maybe she did because I don't normally just attack people out like that in public. Like, hey, I got your dead loved one here. Like, I kind of just
Right.
keep it to myself, but that anesthesia took it out of me. It was just like, just say whatever you feel. Like that's what was going on. It was crazy. And then because I started on the way back to the house, I started crying because I FaceTime my mom. I don't know. I guess I wanted to tell her what had happened, and I was looking at myself in the camera. And my mouth was still bleeding, so there was like blood around my lips, and I was like, like I just started
Oh,
boo-hooing. Her girl and your brother, your mother said, "What's tea?" Yeah, like getting on
yep.
that lady like that. I probably scared her so bad because she's like, "How are you doing this?" Like, oh my god.
I'm like, who are you? Who are you really, sir? I love that. That is so funny.
Oh my
That is
goodness.
so funny, you guys. I really enjoyed this live, and I know
Yeah.
Michael has too. This has been so good. Welcome in, Brittany. Thank you for tapping the screen, Ashley. Yes, thank y'all so much. Yeah, I got my water right here, Ashley. Thank you. I thought about you too. I said, you know what? She's gonna tell me to get my water. When is the other person coming? So she booked for around 7:30. That's when she gets off work. So that is Willa. So hopefully she'll be joining us soon.
Yeah.
But yeah,
We do still have spots available. We have at least 5. So if anybody, whether it's on my side or Nika's side, you can go to our bio and you will find the link there. We are offering 2 services. So we have the general and mediumship service, if that's what you're interested in, or we have a dual love reading. We both take 5 minutes to tackle whatever it is that you want us to look into.
yes, definitely a very good value, you guys. So, and thank you to everyone that has already booked. We had a couple people that pre-booked with us already. So, shout out to everyone that got on the list already.
Yeah, thank y'all.
Yeah, this was definitely amazing. I think Danetta did say she was looking to book. I'm not sure if she's still here or not. Let me see. Okay, so she might pop back in a little bit. But yeah, how about a collective read while we wait on Willa to come in, guys? Would you guys
Yeah,
like
that
that?
sounds great.
All right. So let's get a collective reading going. Thank you all again. Tap that screen, share that live. Thank you for the shares, all the love. Spirit, what does the collective need to hear right now on both Michael's side and my side? What is that just came out? Hold on. Had to cover up my screen a second so I could reach down, Lord. Okay. Ace of Pentacles came out. This Ace of Pentacles has been coming out a lot, you guys. It's been coming out a lot. Okay. And then the Ace of Wands and Seven of Wands. So, collective, I do think that a lot of this energy is trying to surface with newness. Aces and tarot represent new energy. And so there is some new energy that is trying to come through, okay, when it comes to your finances and a new beginning. But there does seem to be a little bit of a blockage with this new beginning or with a fresh start. So let's see what that blockage could be. Because the Seven of Wands, sometimes that is defensive energy. There is some sort of, defense in the way of this new beginning. We got the Ten of Cups energy. So I feel like for some of you that are watching collective, this energy could allude to the blockage being connected to your love energy here. Others of you, this could be you needing to let love in. Okay, so this is going to resonate one of two ways. This doesn't always have to be a love reading. We got Pentacles, we have the Ace of Wands. There's a love energy that could be connected to your business or to some ideas that you have. But I feel like with this energy, guys, it's important to get to the root of what's keeping this new beginning from coming in. What are you holding on to that could be prohibiting you from moving forward? And that's what you want to think about, right? So that is what I'm seeing collective. There's definitely a new beginning that is making its way. For those of you where this is a business energy and you have these ideas, it is time to execute. We have so many planets in Aries right now, which is the energy of initiation. We just had a new moon in Aries at approximately 27 degrees, and it's just time to move and execute. But Saturn also is entering Aries, and anything that you initiate right now is going to take some time, but it's going to be worth it. So that's what I see, collective. I'm sending love. Thank you, Vilmari, for the heart me. Karina said, if y'all do this on my payday, I'll book twice a month. Oh my goodness. Jovi said, can y'all read each other? Ooh, Jovi. Jovi
yes,
with the ideas. Hi, Willa. Are you here? Willa's here.
Okay. Great.
Hi, Vilmari. How are you? Yes. Hi, Willa. Good to see you, beautiful. You're joining right on time. Hi. All right. We're going to get. You said you're leaving work now. Okay, you're leaving work now. That's awesome. So, Jovi said, can we read each other? We're waiting on Willa. She's leaving work right now. We'll give Willa a couple of minutes.
Okay.
Read each other. That's what Jovi said. Should we read each other, Michael?
We could.
Ooh, spice it up a little bit.
Okay. The tables have turned.
I'm trying to tell you, like, dang. I'm here for it. Welcome in, AJ Beauty Box. Hi, Vilmari. So the readings are in the link tree. You can get a dual reading with both Michael and myself for $55.55, or you can book one or the other. We both have a link tree, so just book whatever you'd like. We also have general and mediumship available as well. Thank you, AJ. Thank you so much. Jovi said, yay. Would you like me to, Willa says she's in the car now. Okay, cool. Okay. So Michael, you want me to read you?
Yeah, what we doing love or we doing general? What we doing?
I don't know. This was a curveball. We know our Jovi girl with the curveballs here. She's spicing it up a little bit. I can okay. If you have a yes or no question, I think that would be the simplest.
A yes or no question. Jeez.
I know, right? You
Jovi said do love. Ooh,
want a love poll?
we could do love. We
Oh,
could do love.
they about to
She
get
said
in
it
our
twice. Okay,
business.
okay, we're gonna do love. We're gonna do
We about
love.
to put our people in our business a little bit, I guess.
Oh my god. Okay,
Jovi
let's.
really. Jovi. I'm kidding. Okay, get a love poll. Seven of Pentacles. I like it. I like it. I like
Okay.
it. Joey, she said, I'm so excited. So, Seven of Pentacles. There is something gradual here, Michael. To
Yeah.
me, she said, I got to get my popcorn. I'm going to
See that?
Joey. Joey. I love this for us. Y'all are so funny. Karina said, I love this for us. Seven of Pentacles energy. So, it's definitely giving something that is gradual, Michael. It's not something happening overnight. Sometimes this could even be like waiting energy, anticipation energy. Then we have the Nine of Cups, the Two of Pentacles. I feel like there are some things that you could want in love and you're setting your intentions for that. But this feels very patient. Like you're sort of, this is the most responsible energy that I'm seeing in a love reading because I feel like you're balancing yourself. You're prioritizing yourself here when it comes to love, and you're very clear about what you want with the Nine of Cups, and so that is what I'm seeing here. I don't even necessarily see a particular person, baby. I just see that you have a vision in your mind of what you want in love, and you're not willing to settle for that. Like there's a lot of financial balancing and a lot of things that you are balancing and prioritizing out, right?
Yeah.
So that is what I see. I don't see a person. Okay. I don't see a particular person like that. I mean, unless it's somebody that you could be working with in the workspace here. I ain't gonna get into your business too bad. Look, because you about to really get mine.
Joey talking about some accident.
What's she saying? Ask about who? I can't even see. Come over here and tell me, Jovi. Look, she gonna do the same thing to me. Look, she gonna do the same thing to me. His man. Your man.
You can tell me something. You can tell me something. Tell me something.
Okay. Ooh. Please don't fall because then I have to reach down there and cover up the screen. Okay. Look, I'm talking to the don't fall off my desk, please. All right, we have the 10 of Wands. Very hardworking energy. So sometimes this is the energy of like burden or feeling something heavy, working hard at something. So this could be where I don't want to say overwhelm because it doesn't necessarily mean overwhelming. But there's definitely a lot of things that are balancing out in the connection here with the 10 of Wands and then the 6 of Pentacles. The 6 of Pentacles is upright and reversed. So sometimes this energy is about, how much do we show up? Is the energy reciprocal on both ends at times? And I think there is a lot of a balancing that is happening in the connection, but it seems positive. It seems like we got Pentacles, so that's very grounded energy. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That's Earth sign energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So I don't know, but I mean, it's a lot of hard work here.
Yeah, a lot of hard work. Okay, ain't nothing bad. All right, that's cool.
That's not bad. Look.
Yeah.
Oh Lord, what kind of reading y'all want to do for me? Love? Y'all want to do love? Put y'all in my business.
Yeah, we've been in a better space, so yeah, it tracks. It tracks. All right. So yeah, what we want to do for Nika, y'all?
They said love.
Love. All right.
That is so
Do
funny.
we want to talk about somebody specific?
We got you, Willa. Who y'all want to talk about? Y'all tell Michael Jovi. Jovi finna tell on me. I already know. I ain't been dealing with nobody. I just been chilling. I've been chilling.
Oh, she said, she said the X and the flame.
In my business. Oh, oh gosh.
It's just one flame.
Just clock all my tea, Jovi. Willa said headphones messing up. We got you, Willa. No problem, beautiful.
Oh,
That people is in our business right now. Anyways, we about to be done though. We about to be finished up, and it's like we gonna get to your reading, beautiful.
okay.
Let me know when your headphones are cleared up, and we got you.
Let's see what's going on with this X. So we're gonna start right there first.
Oh Lord. Okay.
Nika and the X. Let me see. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, I'll tell you what I do feel. There's the both of y'all definitely have like this soul connection. It feels like with each other. Like I feel a really strong soulmate kind of vibe. Like you two recognize each other on a soul level. Um, but there's like conflicts though. I see conflicts and I see this revolving around communication. Um, I feel like you seem like you can be very grounded, you can be very calm in the way that you express yourself, in the way that you communicate your needs and your wants and expectations. And I feel like this person can just be very reckless and that can come off as inconsiderate, and just kind of doing what they want to do. Um, but I do feel like they value their freedom, but it's to the point to where it's at the expense of your emotional safety, your mental well-being. Like, hey, I need this from you, but then this person want to do what they want to do in the same sense, and that just ain't gonna work. So it just feels like it does feel like there's some karma there between the two of you from previous lifetimes that is still etching itself out in this one. Um I do feel on your end, oh, I see like a flame kind of just going out. Like, I'm done. I'm tired. I don't want to deal with that. I'm over it. Like, I feel like that is just like a chapter closed for you. Um, and honestly, I feel like that you've learned lessons from that relationship, a really big one, actually, it feels like. And moving forward, I see you moving forward with your head up, and you're just like, I have a new outlook and a new perspective on love and relationships, and this is something I'm never gonna do again. Like I feel like you moving forward in that direction. So, um, yeah, when it comes to that connection, again, emotions I do feel are still present. They're still there, but investments, wanting to revisit that connection, I don't feel like that's on the table. Um, and if it is, there's some changes that really have to be made, in order for that to even be a thing. Now, when it comes to this flaying, all right, let's check in with that too. With this flaying, okay. All right. Can I be open and honest? I ain't gonna be too open and honest, but can I be
You
open?
be open. You can be as open
Okay.
as you want to
I do
be.
feel like, there's a good sexual chemistry between the two of y'all. I feel like that's popping in like, yeah, that sexual chemistry is that's just tense. That's right where it needs to be. Uh
Oh my
yeah, so
god.
y'all really connect on that level real well. The attraction on both parts is there, like, yes, love it. I'm here for it. um Okay, where are we at and where we going? Um, I feel like though, I'm kind of on the fence. I'm like, could it be a potential long-term thing or could it not be a potential long-term thing? I feel like I'm still trying to figure that out. It
I
seems
know.
like I just can't get a quite a good read on it. Like I feel like that's kind of like a feel that one of y'all has. I can't really put my finger on it just yet. Um okay, so but I feel like there's like this need to like maybe wait it out a little bit longer. Just wait and kind of get a little bit more information. Because right now everything seem good. It seems all right, but that's the point. Where are you gonna switch up? Where is the darker side of things? Like I don't know. You sound good. You look good, but is it really what I think it is? Like, let me and from that person's perspective, oh, they feel solid, they feel honest, but I also feel like they're holding some things back though too.
Mhm.
And I think that's something that you actually pick up on, that you actually feel like you're not being 100% with me. Now, I don't know in which way, whether that's emotionally or mentally, but I do feel like there is a little bit of hiding. I don't want to say deceptive, but there's some of that, but hiding energy I do feel. This person has a fear of being judged, is what I will say. They feel very uncomfortable with that.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
that's an issue. That could be an issue for you because, that will kind of make you feel like I can't trust you, or, you know, so yeah, they have to work on that so that energy can kind of dissipate. Um, oh wait, Joey just asked another question. She talking about something. They split now. They coming back around. Um, what is this? The X? Or we talking about the fling? Which one?
Oh Lord.
Which one, Joey? Ah, fling. Oh, is the fling coming back around? I feel like there's a strong potential for like a check in or like a hey, like wanting to see what's going on. Um, oh, I feel like I miss you energy. Actually, I do. I feel like I miss you energy. So I'm not going. I do feel like that is a strong possibility for her to spin the block. Yeah. Now, where will it go from that point? That's the question. But yeah, I think they will eventually reconnect again.
Thank you, Michael.
Yeah.
Oh, I know y'all loving this. Look at the laughter emojis. Y'all ain't right. Y'all ain't right. I'm gonna get y'all. Can read them. Jovi.
Oh,
That was funny. That was
yeah,
funny.
that was fun.
Willow, really, really. Thank you so much. That was actually really fun. But yes. Oh, okay, we got two more bookings. We got Willa and Danetta.
Okay, cool.
You done told it all, Jovi. Just done told it all. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you, Ashley, for liking the live. Okay, so Willa is in the building. Danetta is here as well. She also booked. So yeah, we'll go ahead and get started. Danetta, you booked a joint one, right? Beautiful. Let me know what you booked, Danetta. I'm not able to navigate away, but I think you booked probably the joint one. Hi. And Willa. Okay, you did. Got okay, awesome. Thank you, Ashley. You have a great evening as well. Okay, so Willa and then Danetta is on the roster. The roster. So, Willa. Okay, time is 7:52. Did you want a love reading, beautiful? The way it works is I do 5 minutes, Michael does 5 minutes, and then we get your questions. That's fine? Okay, perfect. Yeah, what is coming through for Willa in love? The Justice card. Ooh, yeah, that came out quick. Now, there may be some Libras on the live. It could be a Libra or someone dealing with the Libra.
Can she come up to chat?
Oh, yes. I keep forgetting to do that.
You're right. It's all right.
Willa, I'm sorry, beautiful. Are you able to join us? You can request to be in the live. You can keep your camera off if you want. Let me know if you're comfortable with that. Willa said I can't come up. Oh, okay.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay. She said she's on the road.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, we want you to be safe. Oh no, you're on the road. You gotta be safe, beautiful. Yes. This Justice card, it does have some weight to it. It's almost like you're finding the truth out about something, okay? Like a truth bomb, okay? Excuse me. And I feel like we're just gonna go further and see what this truth bomb is. I feel like you clocked someone's tea. Like maybe this person has been exposed or you just kind of see through something because when I pulled this Justice card, I'm like, okay, this is like a strong energy of truth, clarity, something being like revealed to you. And we also have the Death card and the King of Pentacles. So we have Scorpio energy and Libra energy very strong in this reading. We also have some Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy as well, which doesn't have to mean that you're dealing with any of those. But something has ended here, and it's almost like grand opening, grand closing energy, but you feel very stable and grounded about it. I feel like you're the type of person, like, you're not going to waste any time. You know what I mean? Like, once you find out what someone's intentions are, once you find out that somebody is not maneuvering the way they should, you have no problem blocking that energy. Access denied with the Seven of Wands, the Strength card, and the Four of Swords. You took a step back real quick. Yeah. Willa, you don't have a problem taking a step back from people whenever it's just like, I get a very strong no nonsense energy from you in this reading. And you have a lot of restraint. You have the ability to take a step back and say, okay, let me reassess and reevaluate this, but let me also remove my energy from it. And that's kind of what I sense that you have done, with regard to, and this could be with the person, but it could also just be in general, where you're just like, you know what? People have to come correct. I'm not just going to give my energy away. I need to know what people are about. This is also Leo energy with the Strength card, so there may be a strong Leo around. Leo on the live doesn't have to mean that, but Four of Swords energy, you've been very like self-reflective with this. And I feel like, again, like in the middle of the reading is that Seven of Swords, Seven of Wands energy, excuse me, very protective energy when it comes to you, when it comes to your boundaries, and like whatever you found out, you're just like, okay, I got the intel, I got the information, and now I'm taking a step back. So this could be the Two of Swords on top of the Seven of Wands. You could be making a decision around something in your love life. Sometimes that decision could be regarding a person or just regarding a situation here. But I think either way that it goes, you're definitely you're choosing stability over toxicity. If it's one-sided, if it's weird, if you have to second guess where this person stands with you, you're like, I'm good. And you're swift about it. Queen of Swords didn't come out, but I get huge Queen of Swords energy with you with this reading. It's just like, okay, I'm gonna take this sword and cut it right at the root. You're not playing around. I think that you've had a lot of growth and a lot of things that you've had to grow through in your love life. And I feel like anyone that comes in, you're clocking their teeth from the beginning. Like, okay, what are we doing? You know what I mean? So let me know if that makes sense, Willow. How am I doing on time, Michael?
Still got a minute left.
Okay, yeah. Thank you. So very strong energy again of, you said your service went out. Oh no.
Oh,
I'm
you
gonna
pause
recap
time.
real quick. Huh.
I'll pause time so you can recap.
Okay, thank you. Let me recap what I pulled. So, Willa, what happened is we have the Justice card, which is the main energy. This is about you clocking somebody's tea, you finding something out, someone's energy being kind of exposed in a way. Strong Libra and Scorpio energy in your reading. We have Libra, Scorpio, and Leo. Doesn't have to mean that you're dealing with any of those people, but this is the energy of you not being afraid to end something, finding something out, and just really being able to take a step back from the situation. Thank you so much, Jovi. Jovi is recording the session, Willa, so she will send you what you missed. But to recap, you've been prioritizing your peace over chaos with this situation. And there's some important decisions that you're making in your love life here. So Jovi is going to send you that record. Thank you, Jovi. Whatever you missed earlier, she's going to send to you as well. But that's pretty much the recap. I do feel like you're finding out some truth about someone in the situation. And, because of that truth that you're finding out, you are moving quickly and swiftly because of your past and what you've been through. So let me turn this over. Oh, you said you started recording at the recap? Okay, gotcha. So there probably was quite a bit that Willa missed there. Thank you so much, Jovi, for recording what you could. But yeah, that's the general gist. And Michael, I'm sure, is also going to pick up on what you might have missed earlier. Let me turn it over to him.
Yeah, so adding on to that, I'm feeling when it comes to the dynamics, when it comes to love for you, I do feel like there is a repetition of partners that you keep attracting, like they all seem similar or the same in some sense, or you find yourself feeling similar or the same. like you have in previous relationships. And I feel you kind of asking that question, why do I keep attracting these people? Why do I keep getting these things out of love, things that you don't want? And I feel like restlessness with these people as well. Like I want more, I want better. I feel that kind of being a frequent feeling for you. I don't know if I'm unsure if you're dealing with someone currently or if there's just someone lingering around in your energy, but I do feel this sensation of uncertainty in terms of piggybacking off of what Nika said, where you're kind of like cut and dry, and you kind of take a step back and you like to reevaluate things. I feel like when you do that, there's also this uncertainty if I made the right decision. Maybe I should have probably waited a little longer. Maybe I did make the right choice. I think that's part of your reevaluating process. Um, the connection, them, and were you too harsh? Are you too hard sometimes? I feel like you kind of check yourself on that. Am I too quick to cut things off? Um, and I feel like that is a feeling that you should listen to, not about anybody specific, but just generally. Just make sure that, double check where this cut off energy is coming from. Is it coming from a place of, I know what I want, I know what I need? Or is it coming from a deeper place like fear of abandonment? I don't want to be hurt again. And this person is triggering me, so let me duck out first before they really cause me some pain. And if it is from that deeper wound of fear of abandonment, I want you to know that when it comes to love, you're going to experience pain regardless. So that's not something that you can avoid. There's going to be disappointment. There's going to be betrayals, and it's not going to necessarily be cheating, but it could be emotional. It could be mental. That's just things that you'll experience with a person. Um, so just kind of, if that is something that you struggle with, kind of just comfort yourself and let yourself know that it's okay to feel, and we've heard this before in another reading, uncomfortable in love. It's okay to feel hurt in love. That's a part of the journey and it's a part of the process. Okay. I do feel like uh yeah, the make sure you don't get yourself in this cycle of getting caught on looking for the perfect love, like someone who meets all those needs, all those wants. I feel good with them 24/7. Make sure that that's not the goal, only because that will cause you to overlook someone that could fit the bill, but you are so dead set on what you think love should be like and how it should come to you that you will overlook this person. So kind of just keep those needs, keep those wants, but be flexible when it comes to love too. Of course, in a healthy way. Now, uh, let me see. I don't, okay, so the energy doesn't feel like there's someone that you're tied to right now at the moment. I don't feel like that. I feel you kind of like in this journey by yourself. So, but I also feel confused. I still feel that uncertainty. I still see like a wall of mist, more so about the future, not so much about self. Um, so I feel like as you move forward, you have a wall up. You definitely have a guard up. I do sense that from you too. Kind of let it down just a tad bit. Let it down just enough to let somebody in. Let them show you what you need to see, and then categorize that person, and then make your decision, move on or not, depending on how you want to categorize them. But still remain open to people, even if they don't fit into what you're typically attracted to. That's another thing too. Again, flexibility is key here. Flexibility is definitely the part, because you'll then come across people who will teach you more about what you're attracted to, more about what you want in love, and more about what you like by trying people out that don't fit into that idea. You miss what spirit sends to you. Yes, what Jovi added and what Jovi said, you miss what spirit will send to you if you are stuck on your ideals of what it should look like, how it should be, and how it should come to you. You miss how it comes. Um, yeah, and so now we have like a minute left. Well, I don't know if you'll be able to type any questions, but if you can, I don't know if you get to a red light or something, you can send us something real quick. But yeah, just let Nika know and then we'll go from there.
Yeah, let us know if you have any questions, Willa.
And if she can't, then I guess we can try to give her a takeaway or something.
Yeah. You said you're here? Okay, perfect. Do you have any questions over anything that we said, beautiful? More than happy to pull an outcome for you since we have about a minute left. Oh, wow. This outcome is seeming like you are moving towards something very promising in love with the Four of Wands and Wheel of Fortune. She said no questions. Yeah. We have Gemini energy. You are a Gemini sun with that lovers. I see something very beautiful and serious coming towards you, beautiful. Yep. And I think it's something completely new because the Wheel of Fortune is also coming out. So definitely sending a lot of love your way, beautiful. Thank you so much, Jovi, for filming that recap as well. So yeah, Jovi will send that to you if you need it, Willa. Thank you so much for booking. So you said no questions. Okay. I think Willa says she's good.
All right. Thank you.
Sending a lot of love, Willa. Thank you for booking, beautiful. Yes. Danetta, you are next. You're so welcome, Willa. Thank you. Let's go, D. Exactly. Danetta. So how many more spots we got, Michael? Or will Danetta be our last one, or how are we feeling?
We got 3 more. We're feeling good. We got 3 more spots that we can fill.
Okay. Yeah. So if anybody else wants to keep booking, we are here. All right. Danetta says she's here. Perfect.
Would she like to come up?
Look, Jovi said close it. I'm tired for you. Laugh my butt off. She misbehaving. We gonna get you, Jovi. Jovi. She said I'm tired for y'all. Okay, Danetta, thank you for being here, beautiful. Did you want a love reading? I do 5 minutes. Michael does 5 minutes, and then we get your questions. Let us know. Shout out to everyone that is here. Thank you guys so much. You can come up. Perfect. Go ahead and send that request, and we'll let you come on up. Thank you, Karina, for liking the live. I see you. What a great live, you guys. This has been such a vibe. Welcome in, Dahlia. You said it won't let you? Uh-oh. Hold on. Let me see if I can. I think I sent you. There you are. Hi, gorgeous.
Hello, you gorgeous people.
Hey.
Hi. How's everyone?
We're doing good. How are you?
I am amazing, as
Love that.
always.
Yes,
As
gorgeous.
always.
Love that
But
for
yeah,
you. Thank you for booking today.
you knew I was. You knew I was. Yeah, I was
You will
coming
come
on
on
here.
book.
Yeah.
Do you want to
I
love?
had to come in after the painting sip.
Oh yes, that's
Oh, yo,
awesome.
that sounds like fun.
Yeah, my daughter does the painting sip, so I had to come in after that.
That's awesome. It sounds like a lot of fun. Well, did you want a love reading today?
Yes, ma'am, I do. Go ahead and lift the card and everything else.
Okay, it's breaking up just a little bit. Can you hear her, Michael?
Breaking up on my just a little bit too, but I heard that part.
Okay, I'll go ahead and get started.
Yeah, go ahead. I do. I want one of those.
What's coming through for? Ooh, okay. Ooh. All right. We have the moon in reverse, Danetta. Now, this is very significant. This is Pisces energy for anyone that is watching on either side, guys. The fact that the moon is coming out in reverse does indicate that something is being revealed. It's very similar to the Justice card in the sense of the truth is out. Now, if this was coming out upright, I would say that something is hidden, something's still not clear. But no, things are clearing. There's clarity coming with this moon in reverse. And I feel like it's not even coming, it's already here. Like you've received all the clarity that you need in your love life. And, you are moving forward with that understanding and with that clarity there. We also have, wow, the Fool card, which is Aquarius energy. Very significant. We have Pisces and Aquarius energy in your reading. So, anyone that's an Aquarius, dealing with an Aquarius, stay for the message. You certainly are moving forward with your new beginning and your fresh start. I do love this energy for you here. We have the Magician energy.
I do too.
I feel like you are moving forward. Yeah, you're moving forward. Lots of major arcana with this Magician, the Fool card, and the Moon in reverse. And this Magician card is Gemini energy for anyone that's watching. Eight of Wands and Queen of Pentacles. What you're going towards is so stable and so grounded. You have this new beginning with this person, and it's beautiful. It's clear skies, like open communication, honesty, integrity, stability. This is also a financial energy with your peace, with your wealth. I mean, this is a very abundant, beautiful, loving, prosperous season for you, Donata, like all the way around. Beautiful energy. I love to see that moon in reverse. We have, on top of that moon in reverse, the Ten of Wands and Knight of Cups. You certainly put a lot of work in to really understand your situation on a grander scale. And you are going towards opportunities here. Okay. So you're not staying in the same place. There is no energy of stuckness here. That Knight of Cups is definitely a love offer. And not even just in love, but also like financial offers, just a side note. But this is very beautiful energy. How much time do I have, Michael?
2 minutes.
Okay. So let me go ahead and clarify that Fool card, because this does represent a new beginning in your life, but there's more than one new beginning happening. So there's obviously the new beginning with regard to love, but then you're leaving behind a very scarce situation as well. So this is where you are really leaving that one-sided energy where it is. You were feeling very depleted with this person, and you're stepping out of that, So when that moon came out in reverse, it wasn't just coming out in reverse for no reason. Like that is symbolic of everything clearing, the clouds clearing, and you saying, okay, I have what I need now to move forward. And as soon as you made that resolve to move forward in your love life, you have this new beginning, you have this fresh start and this new chapter that is just so amazing on the other side. And you did this. Nobody did this for you. The Magician is all about having the power within yourself to do what needs to be done. So you have made this happen on both a metaphysical and spiritual and physical level. It's that conduit between the magical and the real. You've really been manifesting everything that you want. And I think that, a lot of this energy is just long overdue. So, I mean, it's beautiful. This is a beautiful reading, honestly. And I'm going to turn it over to Michael.
I love that for me.
I do too, beautiful. I love it too. And I see Michael, he jotted some messages. I'm curious to know what he also is saying. Jovi said, doing the work takes courage. Yes, congratulations. So true.
All right.
Yes, it
So
does.
one of the things that I've written down, I focused on like what are the dynamics that you face frequently in love, and I feel like one of the things that you find yourself experiencing often is feeling misunderstood when it comes to communicating yourself in relationships, in a sense of where the other person doesn't exactly know what it is that what is the issue, what is the problem, what do you exactly need, what do you want. And I do feel that you are very vocal, when something hurts you or when something frustrates you. But I also feel that the essence, the real root of what you're wanting isn't fully clear, which is why you often feel misunderstood. So to kind of shift the dynamic a little bit, it would be really figuring out what exactly did you need in those moments where you feel hurt or you feel frustrated. What were you really looking for? whether that's to be seen, whether that's to be respected, prioritized. What is that? And then being able to communicate that in a way for the person to understand. So, simply saying, hey, when you said this, this made me feel like I wasn't a priority, or when you did this. So this is what I would need moving forward. Is that, and then also asking them, is that something you could do? Is that something you can do? Also being able to gauge people's capacity to meet your needs and wants, because some people may not always be able to do those things, whether that's their own emotional and mental struggles or what they have going on in their own personal lives. They may not be able to meet you. And so, make sure you check in and ask them, is this something that you can do right now? Or maybe that's just something you have to be patient with. Um, so I do feel like that's something to keep an eye out on. I also feel like emotional and behavioral pattern that you find often in relationships. I do feel you have a tendency to shut down and to kind of be like, don't worry about it, I'm gonna handle it. You have that kind of energy about you. And I feel like the root of that is because of you don't like disappointment. You don't want to be disappointed. So I'll just handle it myself, or I'll just do it, on my own. Especially if someone is coming through with a whole bunch of questions or complications and attitudes. Don't worry about it, I got it. Um, I do feel like that's something to kind of watch out for, because I do feel that you kind of cut people off from being able to show up for you, I feel like. um so, and that creates a heaviness on you, that creates more of a weight for you to kind of meet your own needs, your own wants, or to get certain things done, because you don't want to have to deal with disappointment from other people. um and in order to kind of open yourself up to be able to receive a greater amount of love, I feel like you have to open yourself up to disappointment, in a sense of being able to categorize people. We know people are going to disappoint us because no one's perfect. But if you find someone is doing it frequently, all right, let me put you over in this category to where I don't need to ask you for anything. But if someone does it every now and again, okay, I can rely on you. You're not perfect, but I can open myself up to you to probably get what I'm looking for. Um, and that's just so you don't feel like you're carrying a heavier burden than what you need to when it comes to relationships and love. I also feel like, though, you're the kind of woman, you know, you can take care of yourself, you can do for yourself, so you don't really need anything from anybody else. Like, you ain't got to take me out on a dinner. I can buy my own food. Like, I feel like you kind of have a little bit of that energy. Um, but also kind of, again, let people show you how they love. Let them shower you. If they do something that I'll pay for you to get your nails done, but you don't need that. Just kind of like, all right, I'll accept it anyway, because that's how you love, and I'll allow myself to feel loved by you, even though this is how I love myself. um I feel like, I don't know, I do feel like there's someone in your energy currently. uh but I do feel like moving forward for you, um I don't know. It's just frustration. I feel a lot of frustration, and I feel like with that, it's really just needed to drop past that emotion. What is, again, going back to the deeper thing. So I think moving forward for you would be more of reflection. What is my frustration actually telling me? What is it actually saying to me? What is the need? What is the root want? Um, And I think with that, you'll be able to do so much more and have so much more control with that, rather than just feeling frustrated and kind of taking shots in the dark.
You're on point with everything. I'm not even gonna lie, you just on point. I, I,
Thank you.
I was sitting here with my whole mouth wide open, like, what?
Thank
Love
Yeah,
that.
you.
I do have a problem letting people do stuff because I do not like being disappointed. And yes, somebody is in my energy that is frustrated the freaking crack out of me. Try not to
Yeah.
cuss. And
Yeah.
and, and Nika was on point too, because I didn't walk the fuck. I mean, I don't walk away. You know what I'm saying? I don't walk away.
Well, thank you so much. Do you have any questions for us?
Um, actually, no, y'all too on point. I'm just here. I'm just here. I'm just here. I mean, I guess I do. The Now for you, Michael, because Nika's already told me. I have another person that an Aquarius. Do you?
It cut off at Aquarius.
I couldn't hear. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, so I have an Aquarius that I'm uh I can't even say entertaining that I'm playing with. Anyway, my bad. What do you see there? What do you feel there? What is his energy towards me?
This Aquarius. Okay, the energy towards you from this Aquarius. Let me see. Um, oh, I feel like this Aquarius genuinely does like you. I think maybe even on a deeper level than what they probably have said to you. Because I also feel like there's this want for something long term, something that's stable. So, but I think this Aquarius is also trying to figure you out and figure out how to, I guess, wiggle their way into something stable or into something more official with you. But I think on the flip side, I don't think that's something that you're really looking for when it comes to them. Um, but it does feel like that's something that they want, honestly, in general. So, yeah, they like you. You fit a lot of you check off a lot of marks. You almost give like wife material. If I'll be completely honest, you give that wife material in their perspective. Um, and it's the way that you carry yourself. Yeah, you carry yourself in a in a really way of a woman. Like they love it. Like yeah.
Okay, okay. I'm digging it like three shovels. I'm digging it. I'm digging it. Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah, I do kind of want. I do want it with him as well, but I'm scared.
Yeah. Okay. That's that fear. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I won't be disappointed again. I hate to have to hurt somebody else's son.
Okay.
But
But
that was all the questions I got. That's it. Okay. That's
all
all I got.
right. Thank you so much.
Thanks, y'all. I appreciate
Of
y'all.
course.
Love you, beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you. Love you.
Love you, gorgeous. That was awesome. Yes.
Yeah.
That was awesome. Yes. Willa said I'm back finally home. I'm glad you made it home safely, Willa.
Me
Willa,
too.
actually, I have the full recording, or I will have the full recording available for the parts that you missed of your reading. This recording, with Michael's permission, will be available um in a YouTube link or something. I'll get with him and see how we do it, you guys. And Michael's people, do you guys want access to the live recording? My people, would you guys like to have access to the live recording? Because if so, we can make that happen.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, 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 yes.
And I think I might have overshot. I think we have 5 spots available, I think.
Okay.
Mhm.
Michael said we still got spots,
Yeah,
y'all.
I think so.
You know what I feel? I like the fact that it's joint so that like, okay, I'm not carrying the entire thing. Like we're able to get your perspective. It gives you a break, gives me a break, like we can alternate.
Yeah,
And
I
that
love that.
feels so much more refreshing to me.
Yes, it
Yeah.
does.
Awesome. Yes, please tap the screen. Thank you. Welcome in, Des. Thank you for the repost, Willa. Less of an energy drain, most definitely, Jovi. Yes, for sure. Thank you guys so much. Let's try to get to 20K likes. Let's get Michael's likes going there over there as well. Thank you guys. All right. Yeah.
So, yeah, I will
Jovi said,
listen.
Jovi said, I gotta go take a nap. She said, this was so amazing. I
Yeah,
definitely understand. Yes. So thank you, Jovi.
yeah,
Much
thank
love
you,
to
Jovi, so
you.
much.
Yes.
That
We love you.
if we want to take an intermission, we can. Will you just let me know? Like, we could do an energy check. And how are you feeling right now?
Yeah, I'm feeling okay. I'm
Okay.
feeling okay.
Mhm.
Um, we can take a moment. How would we do the intermission? Would we just end this live and come back, or
Yeah.
okay?
Mhm.
Okay, yeah. So how long would that be? It's 8:23 now.
I could do 10. I could do 10. Does
Okay,
that work for you?
yeah. I'm
Okay.
really enjoying myself, so that works for me. So are we coming? How long are we gonna take our break? Are we gonna come back at 10, or are
Yeah,
we
we can
gonna?
come back at 10. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, cool.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, if that's okay with you. If you want to take till 10 o'clock, or if you want to take a little hour, 30 minutes, what you feel?
You know what I think realistically for me?
Yeah.
I would probably, I can go until 10 o'clock. Maybe we can take, it's 8:24 now. Should we take like maybe like a 5 or 6 minute break and then come back? Or would you like, how long would you like your break to be?
Let's make it a 15.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
a 15.
So we'll round it off to 8:45.
Yeah.
Okay. So, guys, anyone that is interested in rejoining us, please do so. I wish I could leave this live up actually and just let's see if there's a way I can do that. And just
Bye, Jovi.
bye, Jovi. Thank you for coming in. I think I probably would have to end it. So, guys, we are going to reconvene back on here at 8:45 p.m. Eastern, right, Michael?
Yeah.
For anyone that wants to book for tonight, okay. So we'll be back.
All right. See y'all soon.
See y'all at 8:45, guys.
All right.